We're audio live. Say hi to your audience, everyone.
Hello,
Hello.
children of the goddess.
My name is Corksand.
We'll get to that.
I live in the northwest part of Fargus. I am 19 years old.
A minute.
Stop reading off your flashcards now.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all hear Great Days play in the background or something?
So yeah, welcome to first session of the Fire Emblem Three Houses campaign, Path of the Silver Wolf.
Wolfpack, baby.
This
Interesting choice of phrase.
this should be this is intended to be enjoyed by people who are familiar and may also be new. I'll be working on the impression of both because I am
familiar or new to what?
to the setting and everything.
Oh, okay.
What is the setting, DM?
Well, I'm glad you asked, my dear Bellamy de Remeyer.
You gonna finish that sentence?
The continent of Fulham is divided into three major territories. To the south lies the Adrestian Empire, ruled by a dynasty that has lasted nearly 1,000 years. To the frigid north lies the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, where strength and chivalry rule above all. To the east lies the Leicester Alliance, a coalition among several nobles who value freedom and independence. Party. While you all come from various walks of life, some noble, some common, and all among the continent itself, there is one key person that's consistent throughout all of you. The Blade Breaker, Gerald. Each of you, for whatever your reasons may be, have all chosen to follow him as an apprentice. Which brings us to our modern day, the Imperial year 1180, the end of the Lone Moon. Our story begins in a small town known as Remeyer Village, located just to the south of the Arundel territory. Party. You are all in Remeyer Village, and as part of your mercenary group, you had recently finished a job there, dealing off with some local bandits and general militia protection and training. Please put yourselves on the map, then let's give a general idea of what you are.
Who wants to do the show and tell first?
My name is Corksand. I live in the northwest part of Fargus. I'm 19 years old. And this is...
You cut out there.
Corrick.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
Are you just monologuing right now, or are you talking to somebody? Because it appears that you are standing in front of one Bellamy de Remeyer, the most recent addition to Gerald's mercenary apprenticeship.
Yeah, I've been here a week.
Bellamy, how tall are you?
Oh, no. Well, as you see, my very tall friend, I am a nice 5 foot 2 inches.
I'm a full foot taller than you.
Yes, you are.
Barely taller than Noelle.
Yes, you are, my large and imposing friend. Yes, you are.
So, Corrick, since you boldly decided you want...
Chris, you cut out.
Oh. Corrick, since you boldly decided you wanted to take the initiative on this, what are you doing right now?
We just finished a battle, is what you said?
Pretty much your week has been the average day-to-day mercenary life. Town patrol, making sure that the local militia are getting the training that they need.
Well,
and you've recently been given the orders that you are to depart on the next morn, despite the actual lighting on the map right now, because, boy, Roll20 doesn't... Dynamic lighting is a paid thing for Roll20. It is actually rather dark out.
You could almost say it's dusker, huh?
I love it so much.
Audience, just know I know nothing about Fire Emblem.
All he knows is dusker.
So, I will be DM. I will be taking inventory of like weapons and supplies and whatnot because that's what I do. I'm a
Okay.
smart boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So why don't we move over to our most recent addition to the mercenary troop, who is conveniently right next to Cork as he was weirdly monologuing to himself.
I'm zoomed in all the way on Bellamy, by the way.
Bellamy, what are you doing right now?
Well, I was before Cork started to go wander off to the inventory. Who looks not busy?
You see a lot of mercenaries, like, it's pretty busy in regards to people. The mercenaries are the ones with the helmets, by the way.
Well, see, here's the thing is, right? I've only been here a week, right? You know, I'm like 16. I'm sure I'm 5'2". Like this is
a real short king, if you would.
very, very. And you know, this is way over my head, right? So, you know, what people that I know, aka, you know, where are my fellow not generic, like storied, seasoned mercenaries? You know, I'm gonna wander over to whoever is not busy, and you know, I'm gonna talk to them.
Well, as you're surveying the area, you see some of your other fellow apprentices. You see one Antoine Rowe over there training two villagers
Oh, I don't want
with
to
the
talk
sword.
to him. I really don't want to talk to him. You know, he looks, you know, he's, you know, I've seen him. He's a little much for me, man. Like he's a little too, I don't know, man. Something about him is like,
Much like the scared intern who's really not sure if he's doing everything he needs to be doing.
Yeah, he looks.
Surveying around, you see Antoine Rowe is rather busy training some of the local militia.
Yeah,
you see Angelos von Neuvel making sure that all the preparations for tomorrow at dawn would be taken care of.
Who looks like they're not working? Or who looks like they're also avoiding work like I'm about to be avoiding work?
Is anyone in the party avoiding work right now?
I'm daydreaming by teetering dangerously over a well.
Perfect.
You're just, Henrietta, you're just sort of blankly staring and daydreaming, and and this villager here who's just trying to fetch the pail of water, just like do what he has to do to get ready for the soon to be morn.
Hey,
He's giving a look right now, like Bellamy, as you're approaching. You see the villager's giving a look like he's not sure if Henrietta's looking at him, if he should be flattered. He's uncomfortable.
Hey, Henrietta, right?
Good morning.
Hi, dawn. It's
no,
dawn.
it's morning.
The sun is set. Ignoring that. Hey,
it's the dawn of a new day. Have no fear.
I everything cut out for me for like 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Cork, you're taking inventory. Shush.
Yeah,
you only mess with you.
Same as you are also by the well. You may also
Right, so I would like if the villager's waiting to get water, it's because I'm currently getting water ready. I'm assuming everyone's taking care of prepping everything for tomorrow, so I'm just making dinner. And
nope.
And I asked Henrietta to come help me get pails of water, and now it's just turned into let me get water and also stop Henrietta from falling into the well.
Hey, guys, I have an important question, right? I just thought of something.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we use the imperial calendar, right?
Yes.
Does that imply there's like other calendars out there? Because if it's imperial, you're like differentiating it, right? Is there like a kingdom calendar, a bunch of alliance calendars, a true calendar?
Actually,
like that kind of
let me make me a history check.
Oh. Okay. First of all, tonight, let's get it. History?
Oh!
So, much like someone who has a revelation when they answer their question halfway through, you start saying that question, and then you remember that the reason that we go by the imperial calendar as that you don't remember where you learned this information. It's very mysterious that it just popped into your head right now. The entire continent at one point was once ruled under the entire empire. But after a battle known as the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, where the founding king of Fargus, the King of Lions, Lug, split away. Following that, the kingdom also separated into alliance, but that's not important. What's important is that the imperial calendar is one of the few remaining aspects of a once unified Fodlan.
Wait, never mind.
How you knew that at all seems very confusing to you.
Wait, never mind. I found that somewhere in the back of my brain. Never mind.
Actually,
it was all unified. It was all a unified calendar. Yeah. I know.
I mean, it's really interesting that you bring that up, actually, because other nations do have that, like, may have their own calendar. Hold on, that's okay. That's good.
I realized I didn't turn that on.
Yeah. Like Dagda, I think, has its own different one. Maybe
use,
Elmira. I'm not too sure. I don't really know much about Elmira. Actually, you're that new recruit we got recently, right? Bellamy.
Oh yeah, that's me.
I'm Asim, and Asim reaches out for a handshake, and the other arm is like hovering over between Henrietta and the well. Nice to meet you.
I'm still daydreaming, paying attention to nothing.
Bellamy like looks down, like genuinely confused, and looks up and goes, Bellamy.
You.
What?
You shake it.
Oh, my bad. He's gonna take like your two fingers and move them up and down like that.
Asim, you feel the most unpleasant handshake you have ever felt in a long time.
You're a real interesting guy, huh?
No, Noelle, you see this from afar. And you feel secondhand uncomfortable.
Just that secondhand uncomfortable, a sigh, and Noelle will go back to checking food supplies for the trip.
So, reason I'm over here, is I've been here for a week, and listen, I appreciate the opportunity, but everything's moving kind of fast. So, like, I don't know what I should be doing.
Well,
like that. Like, you know, my friend Cork over there. Cork, my fault. He looks really busy. He's taking inventory.
I'm gonna wave at you, Bellamy.
Oh man, Cork! I waved over to him. Yeah, Cork.
Yeah,
he's a great guy. I've known him for 5 years in this company.
Oh,
so.
Shit. See, you guys have like tenure here, right? Like, I'm the new guy.
Yeah, I mean, we've all had to start out eventually, right?
Yeah,
like, just give it some time. You'll figure out your responsibilities.
Yeah, Cork, come over here real quick. I feel, you know.
Yeah, you can go over, buddy. Inventory can wait. We got the whole night. I mean, nothing's gonna happen, right?
Oh yeah, nothing ever happens in here. Basically, this village is boring, except for, you know, the occasional crop rot and very rare bandit incursion, like what's happening now.
We can keep talking. Just don't mind me. I need to fetch some more water. It's for the stew I'm making for the group.
Ooh.
I've moved my body over to cover more of the well, making it exceedingly difficult for you to do so.
Cork, do the thing. Just pick her up. Get her off the well. I don't want her falling in.
This feels like I need Noelle, you're an adult. Can you help me with this?
I put my arms out to Noelle. Oh wait, I mean Henrietta. You either move or I move you.
Oh, are you? I'm willing to be carried in your nice, big, strong arms.
They're in the.
I feel uncomfortable.
Asim actively looks up at Noelle like a babysitter who's trapped to a parent.
Hey, Cork, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Just do that for me. If you would be so
Oh,
you are terrified at that statement.
I'm gonna.
You cannot approach right now.
I'm gonna like stand in front. Yeah.
There we go.
Noelle, please help. Noelle, please help.
Hey.
Noelle's gonna go over, stand up, go over, and just.
No. I'm switching into draw me like one of your French girls position over the well.
Nope. I need water.
Nope. She's pulling Noelle. She's pulling Henrietta away.
All right.
From the well.
Oh, must you be such a joy kill all the time?
Hey, Henrietta, are you still leaning over the wall right now?
I am. Yes. Noelle made sure. You're gonna have to use a strength shift, honey, because I'm not going down that easily.
As you are leaning, you feel your hand slip, and you feel like you're about to fall into the well.
Ooh.
Oh my! What fun.
However, as you're falling, you feel someone grip your arm and pull you back up.
Oh, what a shame.
And it's one of your fellow apprentices.
Thanks, Ada.
It's Ada von Der Drew.
Good morning, Ada.
Thanks,
honestly,
Ada.
I can't look away for 2 minutes without you dealing with... Can't you just... Oh my god.
Sorry.
What's wrong?
Listen,
having some
listen.
fun.
Every second I have to look after you is a second I'm not looking at my dear sister potentially ruining our meal supply for the trip.
Yeah, she's gonna like. If you don't keep an eye on her, she's gonna eat all the potatoes.
What happened?
She's gonna listen. Hold on.
No, as you turn over to where Ada is, what I can only describe as trying her best.
Oh my god.
Nessa.
Yes, go, Nessa, go, Nessa.
I was gonna use those for the stew.
As you run over, you see at least a full stick of what would have been some freshly prepared meat. Now is more along the lines of jerky.
She's like a locust. I love it.
I guess I could use that for the stew.
Jerky, how exotic.
We'll have to do some extra hunting on the.
It's not even
on
spiced.
the trip, I imagine.
I'm upset.
Hunting around here is like really easy. It's like deer. You know, it's
Yes,
it's
but we
not
can't
that season.
overhunt. Otherwise, with the people of Amaya.
Yeah, but don't worry. Listen, the game here is plentiful. Trust me. I kind of grew up out there, so there's spots I can take you up there. Don't worry about the food. It's fine.
From what I've seen, prey don't seem that far away. Maybe like a stone's thrown away.
Oh yeah. Not that hard to find, you know.
But still, Nessa.
Oh no! Listen. Let her go. Let her do it.
No, you
It's
don't.
an exotic dish. It's
No,
an exotic dish. Let her
don't
have this moment.
Bellamy, you've
You
been
don't
here for like a
understand.
week.
Mm-hmm.
It gets bad.
Oh yes, that's why.
Nessa's not allowed unwatched food access to the food storage for good reason.
what's the-
As you are all bickering amongst yourselves, you see this mercenary who's actually to you, who was initially talking to Gerald and the
villager. You cut out. Sorry.
orders. We're leaving in exactly 2 hours. As Captain Gerald's walking back into this house right over here.
There goes our boss.
Pack your things and be ready to go.
They're a boss man.
I guess we'll eat later.
Yeah, I'll just pack this water into some canteens for the trip.
I mean, if you're really hungry, we can go out now. Like, it won't be hard to find.
No, it's fine.
Being left behind is not what we want, Bellamy.
We'll be back within an hour. Trust me, I know
Bellamy,
what it looks.
Asim's looking at you with the I've experienced this. I don't want to experience it again.
Listen.
Either
wait,
way,
Should I insight
Nessa?
that?
Wait,
Ada, do you want to make sure you and Nessa have everything ready for the trip?
I'll be sure that my sister doesn't cause any more of a mess.
Okay, both of their eyes are on Nessa right now, right?
Listen, Henrietta, I am actively here. Oh, and GM Sothis, can we should me, Noelle, and Henrietta describe our characters because we just sort of hopped into roleplay. Sorry about that.
Dad.
Oh god, am I getting pink spikes now?
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no!
You're fine right now.
Yeah, as I was trying to say, unless you feel like there's something specifically about your character you want to point out right this second, you don't need to feel obligated to.
Okay, cool. I'm 6 foot and I'm wearing the default mercenary clothes. And if I was an NPC, it would just say Geralt Mercenary over my head right now. That's it. That's all I wanted to get out.
Noelle is 5'0", a good foot shorter than most of the people in this company. And the main thing you need to know about her right now is that her blonde hair tends to stick out, all things considered, with most of these generics around. Yes.
All you've got to know about me is that I'm looking for a hot date.
I love that energy so much.
I am from Leicester Alliance.
Alright, guys. Can I have a group huddle?
Sure.
That ping was my mistake.
I'll indulge
Oh
you.
no, I fucking pink spike. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I interrupted you.
I've been down to you.
Thank you.
At least Henrietta's away from the goddamn well. Asim thinks to himself.
Noelle's making
Oh,
sure-
no, I take him by the hand and we move closer to the well.
Awesome.
No, do not. Do not. I repeat, do not.
We can post up by the well. The well is fine. We can post up by the well.
Yes.
Noelle, can you come here for a second?
Do you want the? Are you huddling up the apprentices?
Yes. Yeah. Well,
Shouldn't
us. No.
So Ada, Nessa, what? What
Ada,
about?
I guess just handle the food, Ada.
All right.
She gives you a thumbs up.
Really should be pouring these bottles.
Listen. Shh. Okay. Now, guys and girls, I'm not being exclusive here. I've been here a week, right? So there might be some nuances I'm missing here.
Yeah.
However, I am curious about something.
Uh-huh.
Do tell.
Now, I want you to look around. Who have we not seen today?
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific. I think some of the mercenaries are just chilling out in their tents.
Okay, which person who can technically sign our paychecks have we not seen today?
You mean...
We saw Gerald.
No.
He just walked into that house over there.
He's talking about his son.
Exactly.
Byleth. Yeah, don't interact with Byleth, trust me.
Listen.
Gerald gets extra defensive, just don't.
I realize that. However, talking to someone usually just means you take a different approach to them. Like,
talking to Byleth is like talking to a piece of wood.
Listen,
Except unlike talking to a piece of wood, you get yelled at after.
I've talked to many trees in my time, right? Oak trees, they're very slow, but they're lovely. They love long conversations.
That's right. The stoic types are just the best.
Wait,
exactly.
Bellamy
Okay,
question.
Henrietta. If Gerald ever catches you saying that, I will say goodbye.
Are you afraid of metal?
You won't tell on me, will you?
I won't.
Good.
What are you saying, Korik?
Are you afraid of metal?
No.
Can you touch it?
You have a piece of metal on you?
I'm quoting that.
I'm gonna point my belt buckle towards him.
I touch his belt buckle. Yeah, see?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Bellamy, you've been here a week.
Yeah.
Just one of the biggest rules is don't mess with the captain's kid.
Right. Listen, I
So,
understand that.
party,
Yeah.
as you're bickering amongst you see the mercenary who was initially...
You're cutting out.
You're cutting out.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
What only look...
Oh no.
Chris, you're cutting out.
Are you kidding
You're cutting
me?
out a lot. You're cutting out a lot.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, you're fine right now.
Yeah.
You're facing away.
That is... Thank you, Discord. Very cool.
The moment you start cursing.
It starts working perfectly.
As you are bickering amongst yourselves,
About how hot the captain's kid is.
you see
Oh
the
my
mercenary
fucking
who
God, Henrietta.
was initially talking to Gerald, but had since walked off for patrol, running back in what only looks like a hurried panic.
Oh
boy.
Something fun's about to begin.
I know that panic. It means someone's in trouble.
Asim actively picks up battle axe. Oh.
Guys, are we in trouble?
Gerald! Captain Gerald!
Oh, guys, we're in trouble.
Anyone hear something ominous?
Noelle is going
Everyone
for the
get
ball.
ready. I fucking dump the water back into the well. I have no need of this.
All your hard work for nothing.
Gerald, what?
And I could have stayed over that well.
You're cutting out if you're talking.
Dad,
Gerald,
there was nothing.
walk-
Ooh.
Oh, that's real bad.
That's
That's
new.
real bad.
Oh.
You're
Yeah,
not
we
talking.
can't hear you at all.
You're not coming up. Oh, honey.
Guys,
So-
how about you? Let's go find his son.
Yes.
Oh, action.
Oh.
Hello? Hello?
Chris?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Chris, just start
Welcome
cursing.
back.
Hello?
It seems like even roll 20 connection's even fucking up right now.
Oh.
Oh,
Asim actively looks at Violet. No, Henrietta, we do not approach. Henrietta, back.
Oh, I just want
Asim
to admire her
actively
up
dragging
close.
you off.
Bellamy starts furiously waving at Violet.
But yeah, as the captain and his kid walk out, Gerald going, what the hell's going on right now? You see 3 rather noble-looking people come coming through.
Who are these schmucks?
Oh no!
That was
NPC.
real cute.
Asim
Wait,
has an
isn't
extra
that-
worried look.
Gerald walks
Oh.
over.
Henrietta, no.
Just go.
Let the cutscene happen.
What are kids doing around? My apologies, but we need your aid right now. We're currently being pursued by bandits. And almost like on cue, at the word bandits,
Time for this second half of the map to show up.
But when
Oh, the void will awaken.
hold on. I have a lot of things I need to move out.
Oh my, they have fantastic dramatic timing.
Asim's already waving away the other mercenaries to get in position to defend parts of town.
Quick, I have to hide behind you. My large friend.
Hey, Noelle, isn't the middle one pretty cute?
Asim hears that, looks at the middle one, and is, yes, cute, that is all.
On both sides, you see bandits surrounding you from all corners.
Fun.
Who
Oh,
was keeping watch? Oh wait, that was my job. Oh.
that was your responsibility?
Oops.
Bellamy!
Okay, listen. In hindsight, those tracks did look suspicious. I should have communicated more. My bad. That's on me. That's on me,
Hey,
guys.
you guys said
Oh,
you let
don't
the...
pick on him.
Everyone get into position
He was doing his best.
as you see Gerald and the captain's son run up that way, while the rest of you are seem to be getting information to deal with the bandits flanking you from behind.
Oh, fun, great.
Oh, joy.
Behind you, say.
Talk with him later then.
Villagers are running to their homes, and
Back to the well.
or at least the ones
No,
that were behind the house are running.
no, we need you. Get out of the well.
It's alright, I'll shoot from a distance. I'll have cover under the well.
Now, party, I must ask you
Mm-hmm.
to roll initiative.
Oh, it's
No,
showtime.
that really hard.
That's a bit loud.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Already off to a terrible start.
Oh,
Hey!
Oh yeah.
This is really wide energy for the start of a new campaign. Holy shit.
Incredible.
Alright, hold on.
He's got
Henrietta,
roll
you have a higher
bandits.
You know, I have to roll a lot of initiative right now. So please bear with me.
Oh, you're doing them all individually?
Don't worry, the camera goblins will catch every bit of the action. You know, unless the camera goblins are distracted. Which they might be. I'm not staring at Claude, that's just you.
It's a shame he can't watch us fight. I was hoping to seduce him along the way.
Don't worry,
Now,
Henrietta.
now,
We probably will never speak to these people again. Don't get attached.
Wait, hold on. Henrietta, if you're really serious about it, why don't you just go over there then?
No.
Hmm?
Gerald's
If you're really
orders.
serious about it.
No.
Captain's orders are absolute. I have no intention of getting into more trouble with the captain after the first try.
Listen, rules have flexibility, you know? As long as something works out in the end, it's all okay.
Hey, Bellamy.
Yeah.
Given how high up Gerald is, he probably didn't know that it was your responsibility to keep watch. Let's keep it that way.
Bellamy, try flirting with the captain's kid, and then talk to me about
no,
the fine
do
choice.
not.
Is
Do
that
not.
a challenge?
Yes, do go flirt with him. Be free.
Wait, look, Sim, we can just make a show out of it. And
It's-
Bellamy can learn his lesson.
It's a scene.
You have
We
my
don't have to deal with it
blessing.
ever again.
Listen.
If you get to seduce this kid, kudos.
5 gold.
5 gold.
5 gold.
I can't believe the shortest period in this company is going to be a week.
5
Followed up by
gold.
2 weeks by John, who died immediately.
Oh, honey, if you can get him into your bed, invite me along. I'll give you 10 gold.
No, Henrietta. That is. Wait, out of character question. Can I roll religion to see if I know if polygamy is legal under the eyes of the goddess?
Oh, the goddess doesn't have to know everything. At least
Well,
the
you would
church.
love to roll that, but I got all my
Combat.
initiatives done. As combat will be functioning in phases: player, enemy, then other.
Ooh, just like the video game.
Ooh.
So, starting at the top of the order, Korik, what you doing, pal?
Free action.
Oh, quick question by the way. Weren't all
this
the villagers
guy?
supposed to have disappeared to their houses, or
The ones who were right by like the house was able to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we've got to play
Yes,
defense. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Why don't you go ahead?
I'm telling this guy, protect this guy and these two to protect the left area. I'm going to pursue, and by pursue,
You cut out. And by pursue, you mean...
You mean? Okay, good. I'm glad I'm glad that wasn't me. I had a
No,
heart attack.
I didn't cut out. I just stopped talking.
Oh, fair.
Oh, okay. That
Don't
scared me. I thought ping issue was back.
Oh, the true fear in dear old
I'm
Dad
going
DM.
right here.
I want to point out, I was in that Discord call for over 3 hours at this point with 0 issues.
Oh,
It's
well,
just
I had
rolling.
several issues. I had several issues.
Oh god.
Alright, Cork, what's your turn looking like?
Going right here. I'm holding action for next person that comes in my way.
All right.
Holding
Noel.
attack, my bad.
Noelle is going to take up her position behind this well.
Oh, see, she gets to hide behind the well, no problems.
You want to hide in the well. That's different.
Oh, I'm just trying to have some fun, okay?
That's not the hole you want to be
You see
in.
where this arrow is pointing?
Fair.
Yep. Take the shot.
The shot is being taken.
That is a miss.
Damn. Oh, it's a day.
As you fire the arrow, you aim it sky high. You're feeling good right now.
Fuck for it.
Your crest of Karen coursing through your veins. You
Oh, that's
you
not a
let
good
it rip.
sign.
That thing flies and it hits a tree. You feel
When my-
You did your
very
best, honey.
with the amount of people surrounding you right now. You feel very embarrassed.
Well, yes.
Is that sorry, I cut out on the stream. Is that crest thing I hear about?
Yes.
Okay. Note to self,
All right.
crest bad.
Bellamy, what
Mine
you doing?
doesn't like cooperate 20% of the 90% of the time.
So I'm gonna bonus action. I'm going to dig into a satchel on my hip and pull out 3 like small gray pebbles, and I'm going to cast. I gotta ping this spell, I think. I don't have it in there. That I'm gonna cast Magic Stone,
All right.
and I'm gonna move up here next to Noel and go. Oh no, Noel, I got it. I got it. Watch this. And I'm going to throw one of the stones at the person Noel's trying to hit. The 19.
Okay, a 19 does indeed hit. Show me damage.
That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did that pebble hurt as much as an arrow?
Precisely.
Magic.
What? No, it's not. You
Wait, which one were you aiming at again?
This is
Same one that Noel
10
did.
damage?
10 damage.
You hit him square in the jaw. You see it. Make me a perception check.
Ooh, I'm decent though, I'm pretty sure. 6.
That shit hurted.
Noel, you gotta like arc it a little bit more, right? And to answer your question, no, you can't throw rocks like this. Yeah, you take one. And I'm gonna crouch down behind the well, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. Henrietta. Henrietta.
Let's see.
I know I was
Who's
saying
the
that wrong.
hottest? You're fine. Who's the hottest bandit here?
The hottest bandit?
Oh lord.
Yeah.
I think by Fire Emblem law they can't be attractive.
All right.
Should I roll perception or something?
This is gonna be a weirdly inside statement. But have you ever heard of the term a buckethead? All these bandits are given really big buckethead energy.
Look, I just want to mess with the cute one, okay?
Well, I mean, if it makes you make me a perception check.
All
They're
right.
fucking filthy bandits. They probably
I'll
haven't
let you have
showered.
this one for free. All of them are marginally better looking than this guy, because that guy appears to be missing at least 3 teeth from the rock.
I wonder if Captain Geralt will let me play with this one, and I'm gonna attack this one.
All right.
So that's oof.
A 10 does not hit. You somehow you go okay. Somehow your actions nearly mimic Noel's.
I wink at Noel. It's like
You take the
what am I
wink,
like?
you take the shot as you see an arc and it hits another tree. And it somehow like perfectly aligned. Like, it almost looks like it's coordinated.
I wink at Noel and like, two of a kind, huh?
This is why I throw rocks, guys. Come on, get together.
Sim.
You three keep support up in the back. Cork, I'm covering the other end, and I'm going to walk 30 feet, actively putting myself in danger. For my action, I'm going to...
hey, now that you're that close, make me a perception check.
Sick.
20? You actually see someone, not just a regular bandit.
Where?
You see someone giving orders to the bandits.
Ooh.
At least on this side. And you see, like, the two surrounding her just go like, yes, ma'am.
I throw into the command.
And she does not look happy.
The commander's on the left side.
Even off that that 20, you hear her say, round up the noble brats, we got orders. Cut down anyone who gets in our way.
Angelos, Antoine, I need you to hold the rear behind me. We can't let them get to the nobles. And then I'm going to take the dodge action. And then for flavor text, Asim is actively putting him in a stance where he appears, like, without a guard to, like, attempt to attract them to come hit him.
Oh, so you're bobbing and weaving right now?
Yeah.
You're bobbing and weaving looking like a...
Got the axe out.
Like a whole ass fool.
Come on.
Looking real
I'm
cute.
such a... Henrietta, get in the fucking hole.
Oh, now you want me to?
Alright, next turn, please.
Alright. Enemy phase.
I've scrolled up to big boy up top.
Alright. Well, I put him because you somehow you feel like you feel the Fire Emblem vision kicking in as if you can see the whole map.
Ooh.
And you can definitely tell that this one has a face. he doesn't give off buckethead energy. We'll start with this one right here as he goes straight for the captain's son.
You're cutting out. Ooh.
Oh, really?
No, I think it was a mic thing.
No, it was just a little bit. You're fine.
Oh, okay then. He's going straight for the captain's kid.
Oh, he better not bruise that pretty face.
And as he swings with his axe, he will whiff entirely.
Good.
I'm gonna put the red showing that he's moved. These three, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He moves. He moves. And he moves.
We're just putting on manning mode here.
And and now boys in the south. 5, 10.
Oh boy, the part that's relevant to us.
Korik, you see this guy running up, charging full speed ahead.
Wait, yes.
His axe, does a 15 hit you?
15, yeah.
You take 3 points of slashing damage.
Now it's my turn.
Not yet.
No, he held his action.
He held his action.
Oh, you did. Okay, my bad. I misremembered.
It's okay.
14? A 14 does hit. 6. All right. You cut him good. He's still standing.
That's cool.
He's not looking great though. Now,
you know, your mic has a wonderful auto-tune quality to it. Just saying.
Really?
What? No, that's your
No.
I think.
Okay.
It sounds nice, but have no fear.
Well, anyway, now that I'm now that his buddy saw his friend essentially get really injured, he's gonna be like, no, he's good, he's got that. As he runs straight toward the villager, and he's gonna take a swing. Wow, he missed.
Woo! Good job, Clement. Good job.
Man, these bandits suck.
As this villager makes a quick roll, and you realize he has a little dagger on it. This is the captain of the militia right here.
I like Clement. He's doing a lot.
You face Clement, captain of the militia. I can't speak.
At least he owns up to it.
I've had a little bit of a speaking problem since I'm 10 years old. Please leave me alone.
Yeah,
hey, Chris, which one of us taught him?
That's cute.
He was the captain of militia beforehand.
Yeah.
But like we trained.
He was captain.
I wonder what else his mouth can do.
He was cap.
Sam,
not much.
Sam, you see this dude who's bloodied, got some teeth missing? He's looking at you, bobbing and weaving, going. On any other day, yes. Not today. Not this one.
Come on, I'm just a free target.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Get
30.
back here, coward.
These two, however, will gladly take you up on the off.
Oh, come on.
5, 10, 15, 20. They will swing.
They have disadvantage because I'm bobbing.
So the first one rolled a nat 1. I'm gonna roll a severity die for that.
Oh boy.
And I.
He rolled a 72. He's fine.
And the other one?
The other one rolled a natural 18, or not a natural 18. He rolled an 18.
18.
With the disadvantage.
Oh, okay. All right, hit me up with that damage as
But he rolled minimum damage. You took 2.
All right, I just wanna like flavor text this as like the other guy who rolled the natural 1 runs up to me and stops to start breathing, and I'm like, oh, do you need a moment? And the other one just shoulder checks me while I'm distracted.
Like, ow! Smart as fuck.
Ow.
As these two are finishing up, and it's the end of enemy phase, some extra bandits come in the distance.
I have alerted my team as to where Commander is.
Time for the ally phase. Those of you who are very close to where Ada is, being our little well party over here.
Hey, listen, we prefer the term well-wishers. Thank you very much.
Oh, my sincerest of apologies. That was very rude of me.
Thank you.
You see Ada, and those of you who are in Captain Gerald's apprentice group for at least 1 year.
Oh.
You see Ada walk, and she doesn't look happy.
Oh, she's strutting. Oh no! I get out of here now while you still can.
She's going to rage.
Oh.
As she takes a battle axe and just swings.
Yeah, that's it.
I do love a lady that can swing a big sword.
Axe.
Horrible flashbacks to sparring.
Yeah. And as she misses, she's just popping off and like, hold still, you little piece of shit.
She's beautiful.
Angelo's seeing a prime opportune target, the very bloodied, but still somehow thinking he can make it. What a real champ in the making right now. Looks at that dude and just goes, hey, what if we just say no? As he forms a spell in his hand, and it just pops out as an Eldritch Blast. And he rolled a 16. So that will hit, and
nice
once again, our fucking spectator well-wishers over here. You just see as this dude, bloody, beaten, missing teeth, running like, I'm gonna make it, just gets fucking eviscerated.
Harsh.
Nice, Angelos.
Beautiful.
As Angelos just gives a little cocky smile. Very seemingly proud of the Eldritch Blast he casted. Antoine, seeing his ally in trouble, is going to draw his sword and approach. Swinging directly at the one that did miss you, that had unfortunately had your guard let down. And he rolled very well. Everyone except Ada's putting in work.
That's how it normally is, unfortunately. But if Ada ever hits you, you're not getting back up.
Yeah. So with his rapier, he takes a nice big chunk. This guy's not looking good. Nessa looks around and just goes, is everyone okay? Does anyone need healing?
No, I'm okay. If you have anything to hit him, you can him.
Hang on to your healing for now. We'll need it later.
Okay.
I think they're moving to the right, though, Nessa?
We're still not sure if they have a commander on the left side, so wherever in the central would probably be better in the well crew.
Or I could also do this as she seems to be casting a spell from her hands. She's casting Sacred Flame.
Oh, that's the energy.
Yeah.
This cleric has a gun.
on the one that had taken a hit out of Auric. Will the bandit save? Only one way to find out.
Make the roll.
He sadly saved.
Oh.
Boo.
A shame.
Just barely. Meanwhile, up in the front, party. Is anyone looking up to check what's going on?
I don't think so.
No.
Is the hot archer anywhere in sight?
He's up to the north, so I guess.
You know what? Hey, Henrietta, I need you to roll me. What would be a horniness radar check?
Charisma check. A raw charisma.
Roll me a raw charisma check and a perception check.
I guess those are the same thing.
I think Noelle's this issue is that are they being covered by the house entirely?
I'll take it. Henrietta, you feel an intense amount of good shit going on. You seeing them just actually tearing through? It hasn't even yet.
You're cutting out. Wait, what? What did you say?
There.
Sorry.
They are just going to town up there.
Oh, I do love a strong man.
The captain's son
don't even know which one of them's doing it.
And the young blonde-haired man are dealing from the front.
Oh, honey, all of them work for me.
The woman with the white
Take
hair,
any one of them.
while actually playing it rather safe, but also looking for more opportune strikes rather than just going straight in.
Do I recognize the woman with the white hair?
Make me a history check.
Just after Henrietta. Oh, my thing.
Oh, I'm a bad noble.
From the distance, it's kind of hard to tell.
All right.
Because I'm also counting your perception check.
Karen, you want to use...
I hit any of those.
All right.
Wait, Karen, what you want to do?
Oh, yes. I imagine Noelle recognizes her and someone in the other group.
Perhaps, but there's also a building blocking your way.
She saw them. She saw them earlier when they ran up. Yeah. Gerald.
We can handle that later. For now.
Noelle, that's simply stop
actively
use your
getting
own horniness radar.
All right. So now.
No.
So, do any of you have any general requests for our generic mercenaries and villagers, aside from escape villagers and mercenaries do whatever?
Protect villagers, layer up on the front lines. We don't have to worry about an invasion from the sides.
I'll let you take the reins on this one. I was just gonna go with protect villagers.
Confirm that there's not a commander on the left side.
Okay. This one is going to walk over here, disengage, and then continue onward. And he is going to make perception check. And he rolled. Let's see. He rolled pretty well. Nothing to report over here.
Understood.
The rest of the mercenaries will take defensive positions to ensure that the villagers will not be harmed, as the villagers will now be making straight boltings for the buildings. Disengaging, he makes it. He was in front of a house, so he's fine.
The well villager.
The well villager is just barely out of reach to escape.
Oh boy.
A shame.
Top of the order, Korik.
Yes.
What you doing?
I'm finishing my job.
How ominous.
Yeah, very. As I remove these tokens off of the...
Does that finish the job?
Show me damage?
It will.
You cut this man down like it's nothing.
I want him to fall off.
Oh, that
What?
was quite something.
Sorry, will you repeat that? I didn't hear you.
I want a limb to fall off.
I'm pretty sure we're killing them altogether.
You get make me a strength check.
Ooh.
Again. on!
For a brief
best.
moment, he gets back up and says, "Tonight, you," as he falls and dies.
Can I free action make sure he doesn't get back up?
You can like kick him one time.
All right, like whatever it takes for him to be like, nah, I'm actually dead though.
Oh my god.
Noel, after that fucking terrifying nightmare, what are we doing?
Noel is that commander that was pointed out. We are aiming right down for that one.
All right. A 12 will indeed hit.
Wait, Chris, you nerfed ranges, right?
Not for bows.
Okay.
Well, I was.
Bows have a 60-foot cone.
No, here's the thing. This is the longbow's range halved already.
Oh, okay.
I did the halving.
Oh, okay, then it's fine.
Yeah.
One fear.
Ooh, max damage.
You know, I know it's not a crit, but if you want to give me a crit quote, you can.
Ooh.
Could just be the crest proccing.
Fall into symbiosis. Oh God, I forgot my own quick quotes.
Oh,
Could that be your crit quote?
Oh God.
oh, Noelle's so cute when she's flustered.
Oh, where's my quick quote?
I am going to hit you after this, Henrietta.
Oh, do try.
Leave in stealth is so fun.
As you do that, you draw the bow, release, you see a perfect arc. And as it hits the commander, she looks very injured. Even though she's not dead. Those of you who are right here, you hear her go, "I thought this would be an easy job. I can't die here just yet." As she starts running away. She has retreated.
Coward.
All of the mercenaries now that were under her leadership now attack with disadvantage.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
I never have to take the dodge action again. Yes!
Bellamy.
Alright. So she's retreated. Not one down there. There. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'm gonna stand over here.
Well, hi.
Hey, any requests?
Well, I mean, we're defending the village, right? Says
Yeah.
Nessa.
Fair point about that.
Who's rather cheerful.
I like the optimism. Hold on to that. It's refreshing right now.
It's one of my defining features.
I like that a lot, actually. Hey, I like that a lot. You're. Don't try and win. You're my favorite. I'm going to look at the one that Ada.
Hey, do me a favor, roll a raw charisma check.
Okay.
Does the rock liquor
Like the-
Oh! I can't believe Bellamy's getting more action than Henrietta ever will.
She looks very
Oh.
appreciative. That means a lot to her. You can tell on her face.
Alright.
Especially after the whole cooking incident.
I got 2 more magic stones left. I'm gonna look at the one that Ada is engaged with, and I'm gonna fling one at him. 24 to hit.
Show me damage.
8 points bludgeoning damage.
You knock out some more teeth. He's not looking good.
I got one. Yeah. Yeah. So that's all I can do.
All
That's it,
right,
my turn.
Henrietta. I keep saying it wrong.
It's fine. Just call me Henry. Okay. I think I'll just attack this one. How's he looking?
Which one you pointing at?
Hold on. This one. Oh, the little pulsating beam of death isn't working.
The one by Ada or the one by us in the right?
The one by y'all.
By y'all?
So these? Oh, him.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he's
Okay,
not
there it
looking
goes.
great.
Exactly. I want to put him out of his misery. Or at least try.
He'll steal it.
That will hit. Show me damage. All right, so Asim, as you and Antoine we're leading the front charge, trying to get to that secondary. You noticed the first arrow coming in, just knocking the living shit out of the commander in the area, which you're like, all right, that's good. And then you see a second arrow zoom by you and whack this guy in the face.
Note to self: insulting my archers makes them better.
Can I just blow a kiss? Make sure the last thing he sees as he falls to his death. That's me blowing a kiss at him.
You certainly can.
Thank you.
You most certainly can.
Thank you.
Speaking of a sim, as
Right.
you see
It's pronounced
That was
seam.
bad.
oh, my
No,
apologies.
it's cool. Karen started it, and it's all right. It's all right.
I'm doing a lot wrong today.
Pronunciations are hard. Just call me Sim, much like you call Henrietta Henry. All right, I'm gonna. Antoine, push ahead. I'm gonna take care of this one.
Right.
All right, I'm swinging down with the battle axe now, two-handed.
That will hit. Show me damage.
7 points.
That
of
shit
damage.
hurt it. He's not dead, but that shit hurt.
Feel like retreating yet, like your commander, or you just want to die?
So at this enemy phase, these two boys over here, they're weighing the options right now, and they're looking like, there's a lot more we got left in this life, and I think we're good not having it here. As they run away,
See,
this
they
guy runs in
listened.
tow as well. These two who are already in at this point are like, yeah, you know what? Where are we going?
You can actively disengage. I will not chase.
This one is going to swing at Ada. And swing and a miss. This one, on the other hand, will also... He's looking at you. He's looking at the option you provided him. And he's also looking at the copious amount of blood he's losing. He's swinging at you. Does an 11 hit you?
No, it does not.
That blood's really that blood's really bothering him.
You could die a peaceful death in the woods, but you've chosen my axe. Or, my friend's rapier. Totally understandable. I too would like to be. I'm not
The
gonna
rest
finish
of
that sentence.
the rest of the northern boys are moving up. And
I don't know
Sorry.
where, but I hear plot happening.
time to clear up. Ada will swing. So that hits. As she lands the blow, on impact, she just yells, "Gotcha, you little piece of shit!" Korik, you're the have you ever seen a man cleaved in two before? Korik?
Korik, Kalanji.
Good morning. Hello.
You might be on push to talk.
Okay, if Korik, we'll go with the next best thing. Bellamy, have you ever seen a man cleaved in two?
No.
Well, you have now.
That's concerning.
I just
This
want you to know
company's the
Henrietta
greatest.
is salivating right now.
Bellamy,
Okay, Henrietta.
welcome to normal Ada.
We gotta get that in check. That seems.
No, that's just about the right amount.
That's unhealthy.
Oh no, it's beautiful.
Angelo, seeing another prime opportunity, charges another Eldritch Blast. And he most certainly hits.
Man, the marksmen are on point today. Proud of you guys.
But he doesn't kill.
Oh,
You're just prolonging the suffering.
Yeah, no, this man is... He knocks off an arm.
oh my.
And he's just like, oh, I was just a tiny bit off. My bad. Antoine, you mind gotten this?
Mercy
And
kill, Antoine.
Yeah.
Fight for the advantage.
Well, it's a good thing because he nat one on the first one.
Oh god.
But he definitely hit on the second one, so... He ended that man's life.
I'm gonna put his arm back next to his corpse.
Party, as you have now cleared out the main section down south, combat is technically over.
Asim is
can we start
immediately...
running?
Despite things going on up here.
Asim, wait, before Henrietta goes up, Asim is immediately going to take stock of the situation, tell Antoine to gather the men and do a quick patrol, and then I'm going to go up to Henrietta at the well. Please,
I already zoomed off as soon as I saw the last one go.
Please come back for the gimmick.
Fine. Just let me be horny.
I'm grabbing a. You see Asim approach. I mean, that was some good aim. Grabs like the one pail of water he didn't throw out, and then just splashes it on you, freezing cold. Just.
I don't like that.
And then he puts.
I'm gonna drop my bow and just try to just charge him with my arrow.
I actively toss the cloak over you to keep you warm, and then it's like, all right, let's go see how Gerald's doing.
So are you?
Honey, just let me stick this arrow up somewhere real nice. You'll like it.
Oh.
Can the party make me a general discomfort check?
Is that a roll 20?
Crazy, baby.
Is
That's
that just a
crazy,
D20
baby.
Asim's used to this.
Oh, it's wisdom. Okay.
Let's go with
I don't know. I rolled his wisdom last.
Oh, that's.
Oh man, Belly, I'm glad you rolled perfect. I'm glad you rolled matching 20s because I forgot I was advantage because it's all new to you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go see Gerald and.
You know the two panel like look left, look right. What? What?
So is the party all running up?
Yeah.
Angrily just walking away with one goal in mind.
Hey, just try not to get a cold.
As you make it around here, right before the bridge.
Fine.
As you're running up, you are seeing just a house being essentially cleared out.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Sounds about right.
The most impressive, of course, being the shot against this bandit really thinking, yeah, you know what, maybe I can take the blade breaker. The blade breaker, Gerald, who is on a mount right now.
No one's gonna.
You have never seen a horse nonchalantly shift to the left before.
No, this is normal
whiff.
for Gerald, though.
Bellamy, you see like all the other apprentices pop out the lawn chairs and sit back to watch.
What?
Oh man, this is the best part.
Is this how you guys operate?
As you also see the captain's son squaring off against what appears to be the bandit captain, swinging his sword so hard he knocks him over.
That's God.
That's the way.
That had some force to it.
That's about it.
That had some force to it.
As he hops back up, he decides, not you, as he's about to charge straight at this girl.
Bod's got this.
As he goes, you see Violet very confidently, actually, running up, getting his sword ready, and straight up knocking the axe and once again him out of into the fucking air.
Can I give a wolf whistle real quick?
Go for it.
Go right ahead.
Nice. I can't do that in real life, so just pretend that happened.
Hey, that's a pretty good wolf whistle. You need to pitch it like a little bit higher because wolves can tell if it's like a person whistling or like it sounds different, you know? Especially
yeah, but you know, effect is effect. You know, if I do it too well, Geralt might actually kill me, and I'd rather not.
Yeah. But I'm saying for sake of accuracy, right? Because that means you want wolves to come to you. That means you want wolves to run away. If you want wolves, in your case, to come to you, you got to pitch it down a little bit.
I get what you're saying. You're right.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to die by a Geralt's hand. Do you get me?
No, that's fair.
Note to self-cover Gerald's ears every time I hear a whistle.
The captain, after sort of regaining his footing and realizing just exactly what's fucking going on right now, given it looks like he's cutting his losses, he's making a break for it. He is now running away.
Can any of us archers try to get him in the back?
You can certainly try.
All right, let's go.
It's
Let's
already
go.
time to impact the story.
Roll me a D100, Noel.
Noel actively shoots a seam. I take back everything else I said.
I got one rock left, bro. I'm gonna make it fly.
Let them all fly, I guess.
Max damage.
Okay. So I'm I know how this goes. Noel, Henrietta, and Bellamy, you all decided, let's, like a Beyblade, you were letting it rip. All at the same time, mind you. But just like Beyblades, Noel, as yours is flying up, you see Bellamy's rock hit it, and the arrow is now going directly towards the captain's son.
Oh, don't like that. Wait, just Noel's?
Yours just misses. Yours does hit. It does a little bit. Am
I fast enough to try to hit the arrow that's going straight for the hot guy?
No. In the time it took you to say that sentence, you see the captain actually just catching it.
Oh, I do like this boy a lot.
That's weird. I've never seen Byleth do that before.
Byleth is a pretty special man.
This is getting filed away.
I mean, you know what? I was gonna apologize about dumping cold water on you. Now I feel like I have to do it after every time we have a battle.
What? No, I like it. That's character.
Would
combat keep being you?
Would combat over? Party, I want you to all make me perception checks.
Please, can I roll well?
The moment I close the character.
Oh, thank you.
23.
Hey! Oh, redemption at long last.
You see the hatred on Byleth's face with that net 20.
Well, y'all are rolling so well. You're speed running through my fucking session. Anyone who rolled higher than a 15, you hear the sound of footsteps coming from the north. As
oh, hey, Kork.
Kork is back. He's alive again. That's good. As you see some very nicely dressed in armor, what appear to be soldiers.
Do we recognize their
approaching?
Outfit?
Well, you see.
Do we recognize the uniform?
The man not in a bucket head. Goes, fear not, the Knights of Saros are here. Let's drive away the rest of these bandits.
Do Knights of Saros sound familiar? Would that be a religion or history check?
Anyone who doesn't have a negative intelligence stat, roll me a history or religion check with advantage.
Chris, do I even need to roll?
20.
I guess that's fitting of my character.
I'll let you have 4 if it's such an issue.
Oh, wrong one.
That's deception.
Sorry, my bad.
You said what? History or religion?
History or religion.
I feel like if we don't know who the Knights of Saros is, that's a big problem.
As I know.
Anyone who rolled higher than a 2 knows that the Knights of Saros is a military group that defends the Church of Saros, the prominent religion group of Poland.
Those
Noel
guys.
makes a little face at hearing the Knights of Saros.
Asim does not care. I have never met a Knight of Saros before.
And as the man in the middle is making his preemptive battle cry, surveying that the area is already pretty much done, and more importantly, noticing the boss man. Oh, that's loud. Whoops.
Oh yeah, it happens.
He runs going, Captain Gerald? It's me, Eloise, your old right-hand man.
Ooh, what history!
Actually,
I thought I was his right-hand man.
Not anymore.
How many of us would any of us have known if Gerald's history?
Do you have an int score on the positives?
Yeah. Yes.
Then it falls under the same Knights of Saros bullshit.
So wait. I think Karen was asking, do we know how he has a relation with Alois or the Knights of Saros in general, or do we just know that?
You know that Geralt was once a part of the Knights of Saros. Cool. He was the strongest knight in the continent.
I thought I was this right. 5 years! You scream from the other bridge.
It's alright, buddy. It's alright, buddy.
Asim. Just wait.
Do we still have the launchers out, by the way?
I'm gonna go make myself known. I'm interrupting the cutscene. I'm walking in.
Do we still have the launchers out? Because, this is a perfect popcorn eating moment.
As you're walking up, Asim, you see here, Alois say, in direct response to noticing, the captain's courier, oh, and who is this? Are you the captain's son? To which Byleth, in a very, very, very monotone voice, just goes, I do not know this man. Oh, he certainly has the same humor as the captain. Cut from the same cloth. You can approach it. You fully made it over.
All right.
You have something to say?
Captain Gerald, we took care of the bandits down south and came to see if you needed any help. Who is this? I point
Introduce
out.
us to your friend here.
Well, seems that the captain's been taking on more squires than just me. The name's Eloise. I'm a member of the Knights of Saros and former squire to the captain here.
I guess.
You haven't changed a bit, Eloise.
Go around to Pilot.
Just as persistent as ever. We'll be leaving now.
Make an apology.
Well, farewell, Captain. Wait! This isn't how it's supposed to end! I insist you come with the monastery with us!
Do we have to?
Gerald, what about that contract up north in Fargus?
Those of y'all who are within 10 feet of Gerald, make me a perception check with advantage.
Bellamy, get in here quick. We need your eyes. I can't fucking see.
You all see it's almost like a second set of bags are under the man's eye. The man looks tired.
Yes.
Are we changing direction, I assume?
Hey.
Even I am not insane enough to disobey the Knights of Saros.
Of course.
Change of plan, everyone.
Oh, what about the three nobles who were with us?
With that, I'm just gonna move a little closer to the little archer boy.
I turn to face the three nobles. What about these three?
But as you're turning, you notice Violet is like just conveniently just walk away, as they all seem very interested in in the captain's kid.
Oh, all right.
What a shame. I'm gonna just stare from a distance.
Although Violet appears to be solely focusing on, if you're staring them up.
DM, can I eavesdrop?
You all can eavesdrop if you want.
By the way, the reason Noel went
20.
over there was to whisper an apology to Violet. She doesn't expect any words back.
He did not respond.
Good. Yeah, you do.
I'm not eavesdropping. I'm just patting Henrietta on the shoulder. Oh God, Bellamy.
Natural 20.
I'm just visibly staring.
Bellamy, you hear an amount of what sounds like three, they almost sound like word for word recruitments that are matching.
Oh my God.
Trying to get this man. They're trying to get this man over.
Wait, but we fought all those bandits down. Why does?
Hey,
oh wait, no, Bellamy is not me.
Hey, Korig. Want to make some cash?
Go on.
So you see our three new noble friends over there, right? They're talking to Boss Man Jr., yeah? We've got an in. I've got an idea.
All right. Do your thing.
Bellamy, when you're not 20, you are able to listen back in at this point. You actually hear Violet say some words.
Oh.
He says, "I will assist the Adrestian Empire." And once again, a complete, deadpan, zero. It sounds like zero bullshit.
So usual Violet.
And in what essentially is the response to rejection, they'll just leave him be at this point.
Do I get a closer look at Hedogar now? Do I recognize her?
What did you roll in that perception earlier?
You said I was very far away, but let's see, scrolling back.
You know what, just roll me a new one, it's fine.
Okay.
Korig, it's time to do some empire building.
Some empire building?
Yes.
Please tell me I recognize my own princess.
I don't think you mean the military kind, do you?
What? No, what's gonna
Henrietta,
As I what?
You cut out.
Great. As you're I mean, that might have been because I had to actually mute my mic first. I was choking.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. As, essentially the heat of battle calming you down, things are really starting to come back into perspective for a second. Take another look at the girl that Violet's talking to, and all of a sudden, like a bat out of hell, it clicks on you. That's the heir to the Adrestian Empire. Edelgard von Hresvelg.
I give a super out of character bow and then followed up with a flirting kiss.
She is not paying attention to you.
Oh well, it was worth a try.
Upon seeing Dimitri and Claude detach from that conversation and approach, Asim actively moves away and more towards Alois and Geralt and says, so Alois, you were Geralt's original squire?
Well, yes, that would have been...
Please,
it's been so many years.
Regale me with the tales of your exploits with them. I'd love to take notes and listen.
That's
Well, how does
enough,
Geralt
it
look?
seems.
How does Geralt look at this
Says
point?
Gerald.
Understood, Captain. I'll go make
Oh
sure.
my god. Bellamy stands bolt upright and rushes over here. Hey, wait a second. Your name's Eloise, right?
That's right.
You're
Member
Knight
of
of
the
Saros.
Knights
You're
of
not. You're Knight of Saros, right?
Of course. Alois Rangel, at your service.
Wait, okay, very important, and I love that. I love that energy. Are you like? Do you consider yourself to be proficient at what you do?
Well, I work a lot in the field with both my fists and my trusty axe here, so you could say I'm a bit handy.
Wonderful. Given the time of day and your social status, I guess you can say it's a good night.
He gives a little nudge toward Gerald and puts it like, oh,
You cut out.
You
got out.
That's
After
very upsetting.
Oh.
He gives a little nudge towards Gerald and goes, oh, I like this one. We seem to be cut from the same cloth.
Bellamy, you said you were an orphan, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the possibility.
What a coincidence! I too was an orphan.
Really?
So as this riveting conversation is over, Noelle, I saw you.
Yeah. Noelle will give a little curtsy. Prince Dimitri, it's been a while.
It gives him a second, and it's much to a lesser extent that Henriette had. So said, oh, Noelle, how's Karen? It's been a while. What are you doing working with mercenaries?
A little traveling, a little resource building. The usual.
Nice. I see. Well, it's good to stay on your toes.
Quite. Though, with the Knights of Saros, Chris, can I roll to see if I recognize the uniform?
Sure.
That would be history, I assume? Or...
Give me insight. Those are most, Dimitri's uniform?
Mm-hmm.
It is a uniform of the Officers Academy.
I see you're attending the Officers Academy now?
Why, yes, the current year hasn't exactly started just yet. It begins at the beginning of next month, which is, the rest of us had gotten here rather early, so us and what would have been one of the faculty members were out training, but with those bandits, the teachers seem to have run off.
The church didn't pick a good teacher, it seems.
It would appear not.
While this conversation is happening, can I just inch towards Claude and say, you got rejected too?
Of course you can. Let me just finish this one sentence here.
Okay.
You do have my apologies, though, for bringing the battle so close to this village.
It's
Had
fine.
it not been for Claude here, we would have kept the battle more toward where we were training.
It's fine. It seems like you all needed the assistance anyways. We were able to manage the south side of the village.
Well, my, your princeliness. What really was going on is I was the first to suffer heavy losses on my end, so I was in the mood to make a strategic retreat. Oh, so you were trying to manage that. You were trying to give us you're trying to give the rest of us a chance to escape. How admirable. Your words wound me, Prince Dimitri. Now noticing that you are, I'm not gonna lie, rather creepily just sort of inching closer. He turns into,
oh no, I'm just standing next to Noelle, just leaning on her.
Now, who might you be, my dear?
Oh, I heard you got rejected by Mr. Prince Charming over there, and I just came to scope out the rejects.
He gives a little shrug. 'Tis a shame. The Leicester Alliance could have greatly used his strength.
Oh boy, do I know the feeling.
What an arrow out of the air.
Oh yes, he's quite good at that.
Claude gives a quick turn to Noelle. Great shooting, by the way. With a shit-eating grin on his face.
Oh, I like you.
I see him actively loading up the second bucket of water.
She goes...
Oh, good. Do I just see him do that out of the corner of my eye and just get ready to move to hide behind Noelle?
Can I say something to Bellamy right quick?
Yeah, you haven't done a lot recently, so go.
You know, I'm so uncomfortable with the mere presence of her.
No, okay, listen, Court. Now, you know how much I love friends, right? I love meeting people.
As far as I know, that's all you've been doing for the past week.
Thank you. So, I have an idea, right? I think what Henrietta really needs, this is good for her, right? We need to, she needs to work her energy out, right? So, I'm proposing something. We have to at least, for the present moment, expedite the process, right? We gotta be wingmen.
Do I by any chance hear any of this?
No, you do not.
Damn it!
Too busy staring at Claude.
We gotta be wingmen.
You are talking to a very cute boy right now.
Listen,
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
we gotta be wingmen, Cork. Unless you have anything unless you have a different idea.
Let's just go to your empire.
But it's not mine.
I know it's a metaphor.
What's gonna bootleg? We have an in. Like, we have an in.
No, it was a metaphor. It was more like we were gonna make.
Do I hear this now? They're right behind me.
They're right there.
You seem like Asim, after being told by Gerald to stop talking, he turns around immediately to Bellamy. Like, I do hope you're not thinking of doing anything illegitimate after meeting these nobles.
What? No, I'm gonna sell booze. I'm gonna sell alcohol. All I need is some like barley, wheat, and like a tub of water. What?
Why do you want to go into the? You know what? Never mind.
Listen. First of all, it's a lucrative side business. I have practiced doing it. It will bring some revenue into the company, and plus it's kind of fun.
Asim. Take your shackles off for a second.
Yeah.
Don't you understand?
Just
I'm
relax,
sorry.
man.
I just feel so weighed down being in this group. I really should take it easy.
Now, Captain,
listen.
you hear Alois once again, because he's a rather loud individual.
I love him.
Now, once again, Captain, I insist you return back to the monastery with us. I'm sure we welcome back into the Knights of Saros with open arms. I'd even insist you bring along all of your troops with you. Once again, even I am not insane enough to outrun the Knights of Saros.
Oh, we having a sleepover.
Oh, lovely. I guess we'll close up that contract in Fargus. Sorry.
Listen up, kiddies. I'm not gonna force you to come with me or anything like that, but from here on out, it's your call.
We're coming.
Yeah.
Did I hear Dimitri say that he was part of the Officers Academy? When he was talking to Noelle?
You got there by that point.
Okay, so I know. Good to know. Alright. I guess I'll have to tag along.
Captain, we're coming with you.
I got nothing else to do. I got nothing else doing in the orphan life there, boss man.
Wait,
Captain,
the academy.
Captain, you have 5 children.
Wait, what about the rest of the apprentices, Cork?
Why, they're all welcome.
Oh yes,
says
by the way,
Alois with a very boisterous voice.
Dimitri, Anton
we'll
of
figure things out when we
Antoine
get
of
there.
Housevaux is also with us.
Oh, Antoine, I haven't seen him in... Goodness, how long has it been? I think I haven't seen him since Sir Gwendol chased Sylvain for hitting on his daughter.
Oh jeez. Is Sylvain still?
A skirt chaser, absolutely, yes.
This is just
Oh,
face
a
palm.
fellow skirt
And we-
chaser,
And we have the female version right here. Oh dear.
Oh, honey, I'm just trying to make some fun in life, alright? There's no need to be such a buzzkill all the time.
Henrietta, please.
Sir Alois.
Ingrid's going to have
Yes?
a heart attack.
Ooh, Ingrid,
I'm assuming
tell me
we'll
more
figure
about
out
her.
what
No.
we apprentices and
A shame.
fellow troops will be doing when we reach Garrigmach, or do you already have something in mind?
I have one idea, but let's get over there first.
I just hope it's not the Battalion Guild.
Do any of you have any last things you want to do in Remire before we set off?
I'm getting another pail of water ready for Henrietta.
Hey, can I just make sure that, like, can I look over my notes and just make sure that the stock was taken care of in full, and whether I just want to know if we have a surplus or a deficiency. Or
Okay, as you are taking stock, The original plan was to be making our way up to Fargus, which, as you know, is in the far north. Even though Ramire is pretty close to the border, all things considered, it's not the farthest. It still would have been kind of a trip, especially considering that the job that you would have been taking would have been around Lake Tennant, by the Rhodos coast, which is toward the very north of Fergus. So, considering that the trip is now heading toward Garrig Mach instead, which is directly in the center of the continent, you actually have a surplus now.
Nice.
Before we go, I'm just gonna go over to these.
Oh, Bellamy, do you know what that means?
Huh? What?
We have some wheat.
We have barley
and other supplies to kickstart our business.
All we need is barley, and I'll supply the water. But before we go, I got something I need to do here real quick. To kind of look here. So just give me 1 second.
Understood, Bellamy.
I'm gonna go over to this tree here. Are there it's beginning of spring. So are there seed pods or flowers on it?
It's the last week of, in Gregorian calendar terms, March.
Are there seed pods or flowers on it or anything like that?
It hasn't started blooming just yet, considering that we're getting you're rather close to Fergus. Fergus is known for being exceptionally cold throughout the entirety of its border.
Mm-hmm.
So, there are some leaves and everything. It's not blooming per se.
Okay. To one of the dormant seed pods, I'm gonna reach out my hand and tap it, and I'm gonna cast Druidcraft, and it's going to bloom into a flower.
You make a flower.
Better. Right. Well, I've done all I needed to do here. I'm ready when everyone else is.
Are you picking it, or is it you just leaving it there?
No, I can stay there.
And whenever we come back, it may have bloomed into something even more beautiful.
Oh no, it will most likely die. Those flowers are not very hardy. It's just.
Oh, I'll never understand magic.
What? That's not magic. What? That's not magic.
Wait. What?
All right.
You just
party.
You can look at a pod. No one's gonna open. What?
You spend the next week marching onward toward what was now a much different destination than what you had originally expected.
What will we do with all this winter gear for the winter area?
But look at the 3 new companions we've received along the way.
We are losing once we reach the monastery.
So, as you're walking, do you have anything you want to talk about?
I'm just relentlessly flirting with Claude.
I think Asim and Noelle are trying to get a handle on Henrietta.
Okay. Noelle, you get one of my arms, and that arm is holding the pail of water. The other arm.
Don't worry, it's only surface level flirting. It's only being polite.
The other arm is busy taking notes from whatever I can learn from Alois and share about Gerald as we're traveling.
Fair enough.
Noelle, as you're walking, Dimitri chimes in. It seems that you found your own Sylvain in your absence.
Yes, unfortunately.
Regardless, I'm sure you'll love the monastery. Claude chimes in. It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. As he says that, you see something come into view. You see what might be one of the most structured and honestly rather beautiful architecture of a building that you've probably ever seen.
I'm gonna put a screen cap of HUD into chat because this actually looks really nice with the HUD. I just wanna. Sorry.
Interesting.
You see Garrig Mach.
A bit gaudy, don't you think?
This doesn't seem gaudy for Fodlan architecture. Trust me.
I mean, it must befit the goddess, so this is quite baseline, honestly.
So it's intentionally gaudy?
Actually, Bellamy...
yes, you're right.
Bellamy, actually, I wouldn't say this is gaudy, perchance. I think that's rude to the religion. But in the Leicester Alliance, since it's just a gathering of really rich nobles, I think, Count Gloucester, for one, I don't know, I can't really remember, has a really ornate house just over the top. If we ever end up in that area, I'll show you.
Well, technically... gaudy does not have to be overtly detrimental. to what it's describing, it's more of a descriptor, something that's much larger or ornate than necessarily has to be.
I want you to know that this is the first time Henrietta has approved of one of your puns.
And the fact, thank you very much, Henrietta, I appreciate that. And just the fact being that it is a church and a school, it is much showier than it needs to be to fulfill its purpose, hence it is gaudy. However, any kind of negative association deemed to the word gaudy that I have attached to this building is kind of like, built-in baked-in perception from use of the word over time.
You know what? As interesting as this conversation was, the only thing I care about was how it was a stone's throw away from Ramire Village.
It was quite close.
And then Asim gives the finger guns to Bellamy and walks forward.
Is there anyone in this party who's not having a conversation right now, who's just walking? Korik.
Yes.
You haven't said a lot. I got something for you.
Okay.
As you have been mostly staying quiet this walk, as the whole party is walking through the front gates, maybe a perception check.
What do I smell?
16? It's not a smell thing. You actually notice for a brief moment Gerald stop and looking up.
I look up.
As you look up, you see a balcony, and you see this very, very. You see this green-haired woman with this very ornate headpiece, very fancy clothing. Are you proficient in religion?
No.
You could still make me a check anyway. If it was proficient, I would have just let you have it.
Eight.
You don't know exactly who, but you can tell she's in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, she's on a balcony.
Also, off your 16, you can faintly hear Gerald muttering to himself as he's stopping. Rhea's here.
Who? Oh, Rhea. Okay. Rhea.
Man,
smart.
I wonder what they're gonna do with us.
Oh, what? Yeah, Court? What's up?
Rhea, who is?
Can we make that check?
He's telling me.
Oh, sorry, I thought he was taking the party.
DM, can I roll for it?
Yeah, roll me religion.
Okay. 17.
17, you would know that Rhea is the Archbishop of the Church of Saros, basically the head.
She's in charge of the church here, the big religion, main church. Church of Saros? She's in charge.
Oh, the backwater religion. Yeah.
Cool. Do I hear that?
Keep that under wraps while we're here, boss.
How loud did he say that?
I say it louder for Asim and Bellamy to hear.
Asim immediately puts his arm around Kork's shoulder and says, Kork, listen, I get you. You and I, you know where I'm coming from on this, but while we're here, we can't let that be known. We don't want to cause trouble for Gerald.
Keep that to yourself, for right now.
In private, feel free to bash it all you want. Just
no, in public too. But just keep eye on, ear out for who's around,
Sorry about that,
I'm
Kork.
just suggesting.
Yeah, and come on, it's not like blasphemy is a crime,
No, it is.
It is. Wait, what it is?
Bellamy, off your 17, you do know that the church executes criminals of heresy.
I've been blaspheming all my life. That's not good. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Cool.
Uh-oh.
So, as you're walking through, you see lots and lots of people in uniforms, all sort of matching the ones that you saw those three noble kids wearing. And each of them have one of three distinct colors: red, blue, and yellow.
Primary colors only here, huh?
As you're walking through, the students have to break off. Henrietta and Noelle, Dimitri, and Claude give you a small wave as they need to leave.
Noelle will return the wave.
Henrietta blows a kiss, as she always does.
And Henrietta, I need to talk to you later.
You find yourself outside a door with Gerald and the captain's kid. Do you see where you are on the map?
Yeah, what's the very
Yeah, at the
bottom?
very bottom.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Gerald says, wait here. Me and the boy are going to have to deal with a few things real quick. Don't stray too far.
All right, Captain.
I immediately go to stray off
Just
as soon as he
promise
leaves.
me we won't end up in a battalion's guild.
Hopefully not, kid. Hopefully not.
Bye, boss man. Bye, boss man junior. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
So-
Noel's going to.
So he's gone, right? He's gone? I'm
Wait.
off.
Noel's gonna grab Henrietta's
I
off.
was gonna say, how long does it take for Henrietta to run off and start hitting on the students here? But
Henrietta, you are making a full sprint. Where are you going right now?
I'm looking for the hottest person in this room.
You do see that there's more out here.
That's
Excuse me. I'm just
Alright.
blasting through. Wait, does Edelgard see me this time?
That's just,
She looks busy, right?
Okay, good. So I'm still sprinting. Where the fuck is Claude?
Corey, that's just, are Noel and
Are you gonna continue running upward?
Yeah, unless you tell me there's a hot person I'm passing through.
nothing
pass it
but
on-
jobbers.
You pass it a lot of 3-star students.
Okay. And then I shout back to everyone, left or right?
are Corey
There's
and
Only right.
are Asim and Noel following, or you guys just letting her go?
I'm not. Like, she can't leave
No,
the campus. I know
Alright.
we'll find her again.
No,
She's
gang,
stuck in the monastery. Noel's just tired.
gang at a leisurely pace.
Henrietta, as you run out, you find yourself in the middle of a very nice courtyard, complete with
A lot
4
of-
buildings.
Floor building. Hold on, I need to zoom out for a bit. Excuse me.
Yeah, I know, it's a lot.
Oh my god, yeah,
Oh,
I'm just
it
gonna zoom
is
out all the
quite
way.
a
Holy
bit.
shit.
This is
You really
following-
weren't joking when you said you made the entirety of Garrigamok. Holy.
Let's just follow the leisurely pace, boys. Take it nice.
Oh man, Chris, I'm so happy
yeah,
to see this.
Noel. Though this Dimitri and Claude did break off, so Noel's gonna see if she can find wherever the Blue Lion's house is gonna be this year.
So do I locate and do I lock eyes with Claude when I'm running towards him?
Right.
Oh, actually no. As soon as I turn the corner and see him, can I just change it to a leisurely pace as if I was not seeking him out explicitly?
You know what? Let me check something, and then I may or may not need you to roll something.
Oh God.
Corey,
Okay.
walk with me, talk with me. We gotta go. Let's we're not gonna get involved right now. Let's just see what happens with Henry.
So Claude rolled a nat 1 on perception,
Ah yes.
and I'm going to attribute that to Henrietta. As you're walking, you noticed Ada and Nessa pretty much like, like the stereotypical like groupies.
Yeah.
They are fucking like nearly surrounding this man.
Oh,
But we'll get back to you in a second.
Oh God.
There's the rest
I'm
of
just
the
gonna-
players.
Just gonna zoom in.
Party, you do feel decently comfortable that you could probably walk around like the courtyard that you passed without much
Yeah.
issue.
So up to the courtyard we go.
Corey,
I'm just gonna move Noel there just off the bat.
I guess we'll just do this one at a time. I guess Noel's already moving.
Let's see. Who would we like to start with?
Well, me and Bellamy are gonna go at the same time, unless
Yeah,
Let the two of them go, because Cork hasn't had much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
Actually, Quark, I have something for you.
Oh no.
Roll me a
senses
perception.
the Dusker energy.
Roll me a perception check with advantage.
Two,
22.
Oh yes, 22. That's the one.
Not in here, but somewhere out, like going out and toward the right. Something smells familiar.
Familiar how? Like familiar like, oh, that smells like home, or familiar like that smells
Not
like...
homey familiar, like it's like it almost feels like the smell equivalent of looking into a mirror.
Hey, have you guys ever people with the crest, let's talk about that. What's even a crest? I've never heard of it.
Do I know what a crest is?
You saw it proc on Noel.
So, as far as I know, don't leave it behind. I'm trying to exposit here. You're faster than me. Stop running.
Like a fucking hunting dog, Korik bolts off.
Okay, wait, hold on. Cork, walk. Oh my god, I'm not built for running. All right, so
I'm going to pick him up
Oh my god. Okay, so
This man of Dusker holding another man running.
okay. Oh, god. Okay, that's easier. Fine, that's easier. Okay, so crests are. Alright, so crests are they're like birthed in extra abilities that are bestowed through bloodlines, right? Some of the other places, like remember Blondie, wearing all blue, and yeah, big into crests because they give you these extra abilities that normal people, without crests like me, don't get. They tend to differ based on what bloodline and what where you get it from. Trace it back far to some other long dead people that were like super important, because that's how that goes in bloodlines. But all you need to know is they're like garnishes for people, right?
Interesting.
So some people are basil crest, some people are persimmon, some people are salt and pepper.
I'm gonna zero in on who it was. My guess is her.
That's a gentleman.
You see. That is not where the smell is coming. You smells coming somewhere. I think it's in here.
Quick, that's a gentleman.
You see a gentleman painting over there, though.
That's a gentleman.
I'm going to tunnel vision my way past Claude.
Oh, sweet Jesus, I'm coming for the ride.
Yeah, he is actively carrying you.
So I'm
Big whip.
No, Henrietta, while we're not getting to you just yet, you do see Korik. How are you carrying him,
Bellamy?
Over the shoulder.
So you know, like the opening to Arcade Donkey Kong? My man's lifted him just over the shoulder, he is going.
Oh, hey Noel, hey Henry, hey guys, hey Slick.
It's taking all of Henrietta's willpower to not burst out laughing right now.
Court,
This
whatever
is amazing.
that smell is coming from, it's
Noelle's
definitely in there.
Giggling. She's amused.
All right. Cork, put me down. First impressions are important. Put me down.
Okay, I'm gonna put him down outside the room.
Okay. This is important to you, so you take the lead. I'll just play the back.
Hello, you're the prettiest man I've ever met. May I sniff your hand?
Korik, maybe another advantage on my perception check, by the way. Before let's 11. Okay, so I'll get to the results of that in just a second.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
The man with a very interesting haircut looks rather confused. But you know that the smell is definitely not him.
I'm gonna saunter past. Hey, what's going on, big dog?
Oh, you must be part of the mercenaries that. Oh, okay.
You're the prettiest woman I've ever met.
Maybe another perception check.
I said he's gonna kill him.
21. It's not her. It's over here.
Start running.
Hey, talk to my associate. I think we have something that's going to party with us.
What's going on, Vanilla?
I'm gonna right here. You.
What did you call her? What did Bellamy call her?
Hello.
As you are like recouping and I'm not even sure what you're trying to do in this situation. I'm not gonna lie.
What's up, Vanilla?
You see the looks of just a combination of like surprise and confused, like a conversation was getting interrupted. But even before that, you could definitely tell that this woman right here definitely gives off an aura of someone who is just not happy to be here.
Hey. This place is a bit drag, right?
She looks lost for words of what's going on.
Here, let me say it this way. Hello, you two.
Before you get a chance to even finish, the girl with the pigtails go. So you just walk up to someone and what was your plan here?
To make an entrance. And the entrance has
Cork's my new favorite.
Oh dear. Let's.
Is that how they greet people in Dusker?
I'm just gonna look at her.
All right, hold on.
It's a look of genuine confusion.
Let's bring this back a little bit. Hi, my name is Bellamy. This is my very large friend Korik. This is all really, really new. We're a part of like a mercenary group, and then we got.
Oh, you must be the mercenary that helped out my dear old Claude.
Oh, you mean look out there? That's yours. He's your guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the same team, huh? What's your name?
I'm Hilda. This is Marianne. Marianne, say hello. Hello.
Hi, Marianne. Hello, Hilda.
So, was there something that we could help you with?
I'm not. Korik? Was there?
I'm gonna look at Marianne. For some reason, I just feel myself drawn to you.
Oh, you could have.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, Marianne.
Okay.
No, wait, it's a very
as she just sort of grabs her by the arm and Marianne not really putting up much of a fight.
Listen. Before you
going
go,
off somewhere.
Pretty one, Hilda, Strawberry. Marianne, I'm sorry. He's new.
They're already gone, Bellamy.
They're already gone.
Oh, there that goes then.
Vanilla.
But Korik, just off that one interaction, you could definitely tell that what you smell beyond familiar.
Well, that was a bit of a failure. Let's go.
No. Hold on. But before we end our turn here, I'm gonna double back to Bellamy and take him to the corner where we just.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How can I help you? So that could have went better.
No, it went perfectly fine. It went rather well, actually.
By any chance, did anybody witness this entire thing? Did I see this? Did I at least see Hilda and Marianne rushing out?
Henrietta, you see Bellamy and Korik running in? And you see Hilda and Marianne obviously running out.
I feel like the fucking...
Although Marianne looks more like she's just getting dragged along for the ride.
I feel like these four here were having a regular ass conversation, and they just stopped the moment they saw Bellamy and Cork pull up and just
It was awkward for anyone.
Alright. Okay. Alright, big dog. What's the plan? Talk to me.
The plan? We'll let it wait. I think I came a little bit too strong.
You got what you needed? You got what you needed?
Next time we'll leave with you. How about that?
Alright, we can try. You came on a little bit strong there. You came on a little bit strong there. But as long as you get what you're looking for, I guess.
I got exactly what I was looking for.
That's all we need.
I'm gonna look Bellamy in the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing more satisfying than useful information. And my friend,
that is fair.
We are in business.
Good to know. Come on, I have plans.
All right. Now, before we jump over to the next person, do y'all want to take 5 minutes so I can use the bathroom quick?
Intermission.
Yes.
Intermission. We'll be back to the story in a bit.
Woo.
I meant 5 as a general term.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking troglodyte.
Oh boy.
Oh, I should probably eat dinner. Whatever.
We got 5 minutes.
Nah,
You can eat a whole plate.
Power through starvation. It's okay.
I've done it before.
Whatever.
Man, I can't believe Asim was gonna like talk to him about what they should do, and then immediately one by one, everyone ran it out into the courtyard, and Asim's just in the hallway, like, what do I do?
I feel like most of you should understand by this point, Geralt is the only thing keeping me in line from literally like just being horny on main for everybody here.
I think the pail of water did a good job.
Did it?
You weren't saying a horny word that time. You were trying to kill me. That's an improvement.
For like maybe 3 minutes before I moved on because I got bored.
Matt, I really want to see how your personality changes if we ever hit time skip. That's a thing.
Oh, by the way, am I doing a good job at this?
You are being overly flirtatious, yes.
Okay, good. I gotta overcompensate, man.
Henrietta, put your phone away. You are horny.
Oh, Karen.
Yes?
How's stream looking like? Twitch chat okay with everything? I can't read Twitch chat. I'm illiterate.
It's looking fine. Yeah.
You're good.
Cool.
Oh my god.
And I hope my friends are watching.
I love that.
I hope I'm impressing them with my role play.
I love that I got dragged into someone else's bit.
Oh my god. Yeah, you did. You got dragged into someone else's bit.
I think Chris is gonna give you a whole action because you just sort of were Cork's accessory to crime.
You are as much a part of my bit as I will be a part of yours. Let's go.
Listen. Anyone that pulls up the bell and is like, "I need you," he's gonna be like, "Okay, I guess I'm needed." Hey.
All right, I'm a lot better. I really needed that right now. I'm not gonna.
I'm just gonna say that entire interaction was incredible.
We went back to campaign scene. Cool.
All right.
Let's pop it.
Wait, we're going back to campaign?
Yeah, we're back to campaign. Why did you need to go on break? Still, I can go back to intermission. I have this power. Back and forth, back and forth.
Oh god, please don't hurt our viewers.
I did it once, don't worry.
Once too.
Oh, we good.
Okay, yeah. Since you're also right there, Bellamy.
Oh.
Well, we'll continue with you.
Oh, okay. I did not have anything planned for this moment because I thought you were gonna jump. You know what?
Do you need a minute to think? I could jump to someone else.
I got something.
He senses Mercedes over the wall and just powers through.
Cork.
Yes.
I guess to piggyback off of what you just said, I
you
have
like a piggyback ride?
No, I'm capable of walking. I'm just not capable of running. Listen, you are very large and very strong. I am none of those things like this. All right, I am very small, and I do not run very well. So
we complement each other.
Yes. So as I am right now, can't do that. However, what I am good at, I think at least, is just kind of taking in environment. I don't know where I am. This is all new territory. Let's go people watching. I just want to know what's happening generally, and also we should get out of this room. I feel like people are. I feel like we're not wanted right now. Either, yeah.
All right, lead the way.
Sounds good.
I will just impose behind you.
Thank you. That's what I keep you down for. Bye, Vanilla. Bye, big dog.
As you're walking, you feel a general sense of confusion from all parties that pass you.
Hey, wait a second. Nice flower. Is this flower veal?
Roll me and insight.
Insight? 21.
Give me like 2 seconds.
Okay.
I wasn't prepared for this, I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay. Happens.
It is artificial.
It is artificial?
Yeah,
I'm gonna rifle through like one of the satchels where I keep the rocks and pull it. You want a real flower? I'm gonna hold out like a closed seed bud.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm quite fine, thank you.
I'm gonna make it bloom with druidcraft like a blue rose. Yeah, that's fake.
The point of a fake flower is that you don't have to worry about it wilting.
Oh, I mean, I guess you want to be fake all the time. Okay, well, when you feel like when you feel like, like committing to something, there you go. I'm gonna leave the flower on the table. All right, how's it going? Nice big dog. Take care, Vanilla. And I'm gonna, leave.
So among the confusion, hey, Bellamy, make me an insight and a perception check.
Oh Lord. Insight, 17. Perception, natural 20.
Claude definitely heard you, and you among whatever conversation is going on these four, you do hear Claude point out that you hear him say to somewhere you can't really tell to even with the you don't know exactly who he's referring to, probably because you don't really care. You hear say, oh, he probably just took a shot at Lawrence. That's he'll be right. He'll be just fine here.
Ladies, Slick, keep it moving. And I'm gonna go over to this bench over here, all the way across the courtyard. Wow, that is a long walk. Jeez, I'm tired.
It's a big courtyard.
I'm gonna sit on the bench, lean back, and I'm gonna take in the environment. Because
all right.
These people are new and weird.
Oh,
Bellamy,
I accidentally zoomed out all the way. Fuck.
Bellamy and Korik, make me perception checks.
18.
Doing a lot of that tonight.
It's okay.
I've zoomed out to show the entire map. It's big. It's wide.
You see lots of people, and
I'm looking for Marianne.
You have no idea where she went.
I'm gonna let me be more specific. Anyone that's weird, right? That, okay, weird as in they're doing things different, or they sound different, or they look different, or they're off.
Well, I mean, there's the other man from Dusker right over there that you could tell.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You see a slightly taller Korik over there.
Hey, Korik. That guy over there is from Dusker like you, yeah?
No. There's no one from Dusker like me.
Turn your head to the right. No, okay. You guys share a national place of origin. Turn your head to the right.
We share the place of origin. I'm just saying that.
Oh yeah.
I'm unique. He's just wide.
I could have phrased that better. Yeah, you're wider than him, though. You're wider than him.
I'm not that wide. I'm
wider than him.
Fairly average. I'm just really tall.
Yeah, no, he's tall. He's got an inch.
Korik, off the 10, you could tell that man is taller than you.
Yeah, he's. Yeah. You know what? You know what? Listen. If there were some sort of apparatus that I could use to gain a wish, I would use it to wish for 5 more centimeters of height for you, not for me. I'm very short.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anyone else weird? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Corey.
Off. Oh wait, we about to say something?
Yeah, I think one was gonna say something. Monchi?
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay. So you also notice off the 18 that between these two girls talking over here, one of them has these very they're almost like tattoos. You think it's you don't really know what they are, but they're like markings of some kind.
I'm gonna start writing this stuff down. Okay. So.
But I mean, aside from that, they look like a decent mix of noble and common. Some people are training. Some people are just talking. You actually see some of the people that were in your apprentice group. You see Antoine over there actually just straight up sparring, almost like he with a very decent sense of familiarity.
I'm gonna log this all away. Some people have been holding out on us. Holding out on you for longer, Corey. I've been here a week.
And with that, we'll move on to the next one. Asim.
Oh, great. I can't believe...
I noticed you haven't moved anywhere yet.
I feel like Asim was about to say something and everyone ran off and he's just left there in stunned silence. I can't... First Geralt, now my crew.
It's been 5 minutes.
I'm just gonna think to myself, God, I hope I don't run into Hilda or Claude anytime I'm here. And I'm just... Asim walks forward just looking around, seeing if there's any students interested in talking with them. But mercenary in full armor walking through. I'm guessing that what is just a living area is not really gonna enter any conversations until I come across her. I'm going to approach and say, greetings.
Oh, you must have been one of the mercenaries fighting alongside Gerald.
Yes, correct. Lady Edelgard, correct? I think I overheard.
That is correct.
Correct. Sorry. My name is Asim. Sorry if we never properly introduced ourselves.
Pleasure.
I reach out for a handshake.
She shakes back. It's a good handshake.
Nice normal interaction after what just occurred.
Although make an insight.
Sure. Is she judging me?
You ever go in for an interview and just feel like someone's like analyzing literally everything?
Oh man, this reminds me of my first day with Gerald all over again. I like this person.
It's decently hidden, but you can kind of feel it a little bit.
I noticed you spent a lot of time with Byleth the trip over and right after the battle too. Not in an accusing way, of course. Sorry.
Yes, Captain Gerald's son did help me, of course.
Yes, he did take that blow for you.
His services will be great for the Empire.
What makes you say that?
The man caught an arrow out of the sky.
Oh, well, no, but why specifically the Empire? I mean, traveling mercenary group doesn't really... I'm just gonna trail off on that sentence. Is she gonna say something?
No, she just giving you a look like... almost like... You realize who you're talking to, right? Just, like, that's the look you kind of feel like you're getting.
No, I mean, like, because you remember how Byleth said he was going to how he was going to help specifically the Empire and the other two lords came out rejected?
Yeah.
Bellamy was the only one who heard that. I assume unless they brought it up over the trip here, Asim wouldn't know. Which is why I'm asking why specifically the Empire. That makes sense in this point of conversation.
Oh, you mean like Violet's reasoning?
Yeah, like why specifically?
He doesn't know that. The only one that knows that Violet chose the Empire is me, Bellamy. He does not know that, which is why he was like, "Why the Empire?" That don't make sense, what? Because he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah. Do you understand, Chris?
Oh yeah, I do. I just needed a second.
Okay.
I need a second to process.
So. Yeah. You go, Chris.
I mean, there's not really much to bring up there at that point. His services will be useful to the Empire.
I see. Well, I look forward to any work our mercenary group might be doing there, but, yeah, I'm glad, that you're, I'm going to assume that you and Byleth became friends after that. I don't know if life-saving requires friendship anymore. It's been a while.
There's definitely something different about him compared to some of the other mercenaries I've seen wandering around.
Well, it's nice to see he's made a friend.
Perhaps only time will tell.
Hopefully. He's been acting kind of different lately. I'm hoping maybe this is a positive experience for him. I don't know. Anyways, if you don't mind me asking, why were you three out there training with just your one instructor?
Well, as you said, even though it's just almost the beginning of the 4th month of the year, which is when classes begin, move-in week happens a week earlier, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and those of us who get here early are allowed to do some extracurricular training activities. We were training outside, and the rest is history.
See, it's just a little confusing how the Knights of Saros were so far off, but, coincidences happen, I guess. Speaking of Byleth and the mercenaries and all that, do you have any idea what they're doing with us here, given their, status?
Not that I quite know of. Nafis, roll an insight check.
God, I don't get a proficiency in this until we class up.
What'd you roll?
13.
13? Well, she rolled a 12. You know she's lying.
I see. Well, if you ever get an inkling of such an idea, please do share. Either way, I'm guessing we'll be stuck at the monastery for a while, so I look forward to working with you and the other students here.
But with the fact that Captain Gerald appears to be returning to the Knights of Saros, it seems like the rest of his mercenary troop will go in tow.
I guess I should look forward to meeting you and the other students then. Do you mind telling me a bit about them? I'm not exactly sure how this academy works.
Well, the majority of the academy is divided up amongst the 3 nations of the Fodlan. I lead the Black Eagle's house, which houses students from the Adrestian Empire.
Mm-hmm. I understand that, and then Asim's gonna think to himself, but you're wearing red. I'm not gonna say
loud?
that. I'm not. I'm thinking to myself. I specifically said think to myself because I don't want to be rude.
Okay.
Everyone's got their quirks.
Hey, Nafis?
Yeah?
You don't know where you heard it from, but somehow deep within the back of your mind, you hear the faint sound of you don't know whose voice it is. Someone just going, "I'll get you, bitch."
Oh no.
You don't know where it came from.
Hey, Cork, a lot of guys are wearing red. Look at that.
Alright, so it's divided into 3 houses, so you lead the Black Eagles, and I'm assuming the other 2 represent Fargus and the Leicester Alliance, correct?
Yes, that would be the Blue Lions and the Golden Deer.
Yeah, fitting. Fits their symbol of their nation. What about the students in your house? Could you tell me about them? I'm kind of curious.
Well, most of us come from the great noble house of the Adrestian Empire. Like, is there someone specific that you saw that you want to know about?
Oh no, I was just curious. I mean, to be fair, some of the apprentices I feel probably could have ended up in here, like Noel or, sorry, just clearing my throat. I feel Angelos too. I'm kind of curious.
Oh, Angelos, he's from House Nouvelle.
I'm not.
Better not rat me out.
I'm not too clear on his house, except that they were shamed at one point.
Yes, it was during the war in Bridget and Dagda, the Empire. They made some regrettable decisions.
See, I won't pray. Or, well, I mean, I understand.
If I may ask, is there any point to what you're asking me right now?
I'm just making idle conversation. If you'd rather me just to walk away.
I do have some stuff I need to take care of.
I understand. You did seem rather busy. I'll leave you to it then.
All right. Are you going toward the courtyard?
I guess there's no one in here that seems like they'd be okay with me talking to them. Because Edelgard's
a lot of these students seem to be like, somehow, it's not even day 1 yet, but you already see some clicks forming. Just like their observations.
It's flashbacks to my childhood and going to school. It's like, oh.
Although,
God.
as you get here, you do see a guard, and he gives away to saying, "Greetings, mercenary."
Greetings, gatekeeper. Why did I automatically say that?
Wow, I didn't know you realized my station already.
You're keeping a gate. I feel.
I recently heard that Captain Gerald is returning to the Knights of Saros.
Yeah, actually, I'm part of his mercenary band.
Oh, then that would most likely mean that you might be joining the Knights of Saros too.
Well, with knights such as yourself, I look forward to it.
Oh, I'm just a humble gatekeeper. Not really much happens around here, so most of the time I have nothing to report.
Well, dear friend, even if your job might be a simple gatekeeper, having you around is an extreme boost to morale. I look forward to sparring with you sometime.
I look forward to it as well. Oh, I don't believe we properly introduced, though. My name is Ted.
Nice to meet you, Ted. I am Asim.
He goes for a handshake.
I shake his hand.
Okay, it's a 7 out of 10.
Yeah. Look like the kind of guy. Well then, Asim, I'm gonna go make sure my fellow mercenary friends are fitting in well with the students. I hope they haven't done anything to disrespect or embarrass them.
Well, I sure hope everything goes well for you. As he gives a small little wave.
As well with you. And I wave him back, and then I head on to the
All right.
courtyard.
Noel.
Alright. As I walk, I'm keeping an eye out for a certain someone. I think you know precisely who.
Is it someone from the faculty?
From the Church of Sales, yeah. From the church.
You do not see her.
Okay. However, when I hit the courtyard...
Yeah, but a lot of this is happening while things going on, so while you're walking...
Yeah. So, I imagine I see a certain group sparring together.
Yeah, you see
Uh,
Antoine and who you would already know as Felix, already sparring. Practice swords drawn.
Isn't that a familiar sight?
You see, the blonde-haired girl who you know as Ingrid, practicing with her lance, like just trying to practice the stance, and towards a certain someone, looking like he's about to do something that maybe all parties involved would regret, as he tries to help her get assist with the stance. Ingrid puts her fist back up, like to back off.
Noel's gonna go over there at the very familiar, but amusing but familiar sight. I see Sylvain's still up to his usual tricks.
With that, Sylvain immediately turns and goes, "Oh, hey, I remember you, cutie. Long time no see."
And suddenly I feel so much...
Sorry, what'd you say?
And suddenly I feel so much familiar. There's a look to a certain someone who's talking to Claude. Cough, Henrietta.
Do I sense this? Do I sense her gaze at my back?
Well, it seems where Ingrid just goes, well, it seems wherever you go, skirt chasers tend to follow, don't they?
I somehow managed to pick up my own version of Sylvain in the past month. I still don't get it.
And it seems we've been both busy, as she gives like a small chuckle.
Yeah, it's good to see you well, Ingrid. And
As the same to you.
You as well, Sylvain.
Always a pleasure. Felix has not paid attention. He and Antoine are going.
No one knows better than to try and get involved in a spar between Felix and whoever he's sparring against.
Although, as the conversation like that sentence sort of draws to its close, you see Antoine just get knocked on his ass. Felix putting away the practice sword, just going, next time bring your friends. And he gets knocked back.
Antoine? You okay with it?
Oh my, you got knocked on your ass.
Just as strong as ever.
It is Felix, after all.
You glad to see your sword has indulged, Antoine. Oh, and hello to you too.
Hello. I guess Antoine already told you that he arrived with the mercenaries?
Yes, you assisted the boar.
Yes, Prince Dimitri, along with the other two, appeared. And then we ended up having to defend both them and the village. Plus,
Honestly, dragging civilians to it, what a waste.
for some reason, the bandits chose to surround the entirety of the village. Of course, they escaped, so I don't know. I imagine that's probably why Captain Gerald was also called up.
Though having the Blade Breaker back in the Knights of Saros, he'd be an excellent sparring partner.
Jesus Christ.
I think Captain Gerald would very quickly defeat you.
Dispatch
you
of
Felix.
Dispatch of him.
Honestly, Ingrid interrupts. Honestly, despite all this time it's been, not really much has changed, has it?
No, it hasn't. It has been a good long while.
So, are you joining the Knights of Saros?
I guess it'll depend on whatever happens with Captain Gerald and his son. We don't know what's happening just yet. I imagine at the very least we'll still be deployed on missions with the captain.
You know, I'm surprised you never actually enlisted here.
I had my issues. Captain Gerald's mercenary band ended up being a better way for me to decide to work on resources and building connections for the house.
Sylvain chimes in. It's a shame you would have fit right in amongst all the beauties in this academy. As Ingrid pulls his ear.
Oh, Noelle was getting ready to jab Sylvain's side.
But Noelle, you feel a very, I guess we would call it like a homey kind of feeling. Like things feel nice.
Nostalgic.
Yeah, that's why we pay you the big bucks here.
You get paid?
All right, I've been dancing around this one, Henriette.
Yes. Hold on. Let me just move back into position.
Oh God, Claude flanked.
God, she...
Flanked on all sides by beauties. God damn it.
Oh dear.
You approach to Claude, already covered on 2 angles by your other.
Wait, hold on. We spent a week traveling with them, right? Can I do I find out his full name, and can I figure out from that their relation to him?
He's Claude Von Regan. He's the head of he's the next head of the Lester Alliance. You know that.
Okay, and I realize that these two, from their last name, are probably, related to him in some way.
All of those assumptions are entirely your own.
Okay, all
you
right.
You can certainly ask things. It's your call.
My, seems everyone's here having a fun time,
Oh, of course, it's been a while since we've been reunited with Sir Claude. All right, can we stop with the sir, please? You don't need to treat me like some sort of noble. I'm not Lorraine.
Honestly,
I heard that, Regan. I'm sure you did, your snobbiness.
Oh my. A rival? What fun. I've never seen Nessa so formal with anybody before. Tell me, what's your relationship to him, guys?
I say that Ada chimes in. Oh, we're from House Deirdre, which resides in Regan territory. Our family has essentially served the Regans for generations.
I see. So will you be following Claude now that you found him, abandoning Gerald?
Oh, it wasn't an abandoning. Serving in Gerald's mercenary company was mostly to get combat experience. Among other things. Nessa. Listen, I can't cook. I
mean, to each their own, I suppose. And honestly, your jerky's wonderful. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
Claude gives a actual genuine turn. You were able to eat it? It wasn't a rock?
It's edible.
Wow, look at that. As he puts his arm behind that, looks like he improved after all. As her face just lights up.
That's cute. Tell me, quick question, just meta. So how does the Church of Saros feels about 1, polyamory, and 2, gay relationships?
Well, I mean, the Pope's bi, so,
I'll answer your second question first. Just let it rock, brother. Your first question, like, matrimony is still more like, I guess I could describe it in modern terms of the Catholic variety, where it's like a celebration between 2 people.
Yeah, but as a noble, I could get away with shit like this, correct?
What do you want to do? What are you asking me?
I'm just making plans.
Corey, my horny sex tingling.
Horny police coming in.
So
nothing to worry about.
Henrietta, was it?
Yeah, I suppose I should give you my full title. I'm Henrietta von Esser of the Adrestian Empire. Nice to meet you. I'm currently on the run from home.
Oh, a little runaway, I see. Well, Garrick Mach probably isn't exactly the best place to hide now, wouldn't you think?
True, but, so you see, Gerald's just so much fun to follow. You know, I'll come with the trials and tribulations if I get to see something fun, you know.
I like the way you think.
So boring. I take a look towards the one he was yelling at before, Lorenz.
You don't see him. He's inside.
Oh,
unless you're leaning in the door.
I'm gonna lean in the door real quick and then move back. Make direct eye contact before just running away.
Yeah, don't worry about old Lawrence over there.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you want to say something, Aaron?
His haircut.
Oh.
His haircut's something, huh?
It's awful.
I thought Henry was leaving. I was gonna wave her over.
Oh, absolutely not. You're gonna have to physically drag me away from this man.
I'm not. Bellamy's not getting involved, man.
Well, you aren't.
He's not.
All right.
All right, so I'm free to be as horny as I want.
For the time being. I am in eyesight. You are in my vision
It
cone.
is on sight.
Okay, let me zoom out for a little bit because I had this like super close zoomed into Claude's face. Give me a sec.
It is very horny.
Oh, by the way, a quick question: Did I
100 feet in front of us.
overhear Noelle's interaction with the blue lions over there?
You see her chatting them up. You don't really know what they're talking.
All right, I'm just thinking to myself. So the blonde one must be Ingrid. Mental note.
Oh yeah, those are all Noble Fargus territory. I don't really know them too well.
Well, I assume I'll be here for a little while longer, so hopefully we run into each other a little more. Tell me, how do you feel about mischief?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Ooh, I don't like you.
All right. Does anyone have any last thing they want to do?
Can I do something that wasn't an awkward, like, small talk conversation with Adel?
Absolutely. I'm very sorry that you made your Adel.
It's alright.
I wasn't ready for it.
I didn't have much to talk about anyways, since, you know, we're not students. Wow, so Mary and Hilda just gone. Claude engorged by the horny vortex.
I see you're just sort of, as you sort of like, awkwardly walk out. You are like walking out on like the aftermath. You just like, as you're looking around, you see Bellamy and Court just sort of posted up on a bench. You see Noelle completely engrossed. Almost like you could definitely tell, even from all the way over there, even from fucking 70 feet away, that there is definitely some like warm familiarity coming from like that group over there.
Mm-hmm.
You see a man drowning over here.
Oh man, I'm gonna quickly pace up and down this courtyard looking like for a chance of social activity, but everyone seems like super engaged. I look inside the Black Eagles classroom. I see fucking Rat Boy. I see someone crashing asleep with this person talking to him.
You see make a perception check.
Yeah, I'm looking around for social activity, and I'm just gonna I'm going to roll interact.
You see a purple-haired girl actively hiding under her desk.
Do I make eye contact with her?
No, she doesn't see you.
I feel like
she's hiding.
I feel like it's better if I don't make eye contact. I see Nouvelle engaging with, you know, some guy. They're all talking. I'm not getting anywhere near that fucking shonen friend group circle up there. I look in here. I see some nerd reading a book. I see two friends talking. I ain't even touching Golden Deer. I ain't even looking at it.
Man, it's wild that you actually guessed all of those interactions correctly.
A scene from across the courtyard.
Don't. I already see you two posted up. I ain't trying to. Is Leonie looking at me or any of the other apprentices in a weird way?
Leonie's actually like Leonie and Raphael are actually sparring.
Oh, then I will not interrupt that. Man, Asim will interact with students at another day. For now, Asim will listen to Bellamy beckoning him over. Hello.
Okay, I have an idea, right?
Yeah.
Now, I've been doing some, you know, people watching, right?
Yeah.
I've compiled some notes, right?
You got 5 seconds with me. I'm gonna go talk to someone else. Sorry.
Okay. That girl does from Dusker. That's interesting.
Yep.
She, dark red, purple head girl. Definitely not from around here. Don't know where she's from. Yeah. And Noelle is hiding something because she knows them and they're important, I think.
I don't think she's hiding anything. I mean, she's from Fargus. They could just be friends.
I would have liked to know that before, tell busybody. And Henrietta is horny. So there is nothing. And you seem like you want some social interaction. I crave social interaction. So let's try. Cork and I had a bit of a thing. Let's try to at least talk to the one group that no one else, then I haven't seen anyone talk to, the Red Ravens. Let's go.
I'm sorry, what? I just talked to Lady Edelgard, and she said they're called the Black Eagles. Now, I know it's weird.
They wear red.
We're not talking about it.
They wear red.
We're showing them their due respect. Some people have quirks, Bellamy. Some people create scenes like us.
Bellamy, you hear an ominous voice in the back of your head. I'll get you, bitch.
Ominous voice, shut up! I'm not talking to you right
Asim's now. Actively backing up after hearing him say, "I'm not talking to voice right now."
Hold on. I gotta come here. I gotta ask someone about this.
You guys really want to piggyback? Come on.
Yeah, I do. I want to figure out what's going on here. Come on.
All right. Hold on. Wait. I feel like I'm being strong-armed.
No, you don't have to come. I just want to figure out. I'm just curious now, right?
Well, wait. Let me figure. Can I roll a check to see if I can tell where red hair girl's from?
You have no fucking idea.
Cool. I ain't dealing with it. I'll figure it out when I get to figure it out.
Morning.
Don't
worry about it. Oh shit, a rat. All right, never mind. Back this way then.
Man, Cork, I'm not gonna lie. Watching you, you are walking in the most awkward direction.
All right, never mind.
You walked around this girl with the hat, and then in the middle between her friend.
Never mind. There's a lot of things happening there.
Okay, hey, Cork, perception real quick as you were walking, like in the middle of her. 11. You hear the girl with the dark red talk to the girl with the hat and go, Dorothea, is this how the greetings happen in Fodlan? No, Petra. I think he might be lost.
I am lost in your eyes.
Okay. Come on.
I'm sorry, my friend.
You cannot get lost in an eye.
The
eye is part of the body. I do not have understanding.
You're right. You're right. You can't. It was, yeah. I'm sorry. Let's try again. This is Korig. My name's Bellamy. We're new mercenaries. Just got here.
Oh, you were part of the mercenary group that helped out 80.
Yeah, we're a real weird group. All right,
your tall friend's rather interesting.
He comes on a little bit strong, but he's nice when you get to know him. Hey, I have no idea what's happening here. You guys, you're wearing red. Are you part of the Red Birds?
We're from the Black Eagle House.
But you wear red.
I almost immediately regret walking over to Bellamy now. I've had my time chipped with me.
You know what? I'm sorry.
My friend over there, I'm pointing to Asim.
Actively trying to not be pointed at.
Excuse me. My friend over there thinks you are very beautiful, but he's very shy.
That's not.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh Lord.
Asim notices Cork's the one pointing, and then he waves back.
Oh Lord.
Like I said, he thinks you're very beautiful.
Oh.
So she beat you.
Oh Lord.
She beat me.
Yeah.
I suck, dude.
She knows you're full of shit.
Oh Lord.
Why do you attempt to embarrass? Saying to embarrass.
I just wanted to get an answer.
I thought it would be fun. That's why I did it.
The act of fun in Fodlan is mysterious. I must acquire a greater understanding.
Oh,
Petra, no, Petra.
Petra, if you would like to acquire a greater understanding, me and Bellamy would very much appreciate to be your friend.
You.
That's the long reading. Oh no, that's the wrong reading. Okay. What he means to say, I think, is if you need help with anything, seeing as you're not from around here, I don't know where you're from, we would be happy to help you with anything you need.
Yes, what I like to say is that we're in the business of making a social empire, if you will, if you would.
God above. Honestly,
So you wish to be revolting?
No.
Social.
Forward language is strange.
Honestly, I was trying to help our friend over there. His name is Asim. I was trying to help him meet people because he's a little bit shy, and I was trying to get him.
That's absolutely not true. I will actively unshy right now.
I was trying to get him to meet people and come out of his shell because he's a little bit shy. You see, he's playing the wall next to your whoever that is over there. I don't know.
That's the beef birdie. Pay him no mind.
I'm not trying to talk. I'm just walking in.
Yeah, I'm sorry if we've wasted your time. I apologize. I
must admit, I do appreciate someone not having a stick up their ass like the rest of these nobles. I don't think I properly introduced. I'm Dorothy, Petra.
Nice to meet both of you. If you'd like to talk at a later date, I would be happy to. But I have to help a wallflower bloom. So
I'm sorry. Repeat yourself. You were coming in a little soft for me.
I have to help a wallflower bloom. So if you want to talk later, by all means. I need to go reconvene with our friend.
All right. So during that entire interaction,
farewell. I just want one last thing before I cut to you, Asim.
All right.
Bellamy, as you're walking away, maybe a perception check.
Okay. Oh, wow.
You don't hear anything. You're going to get Asim.
That's fair.
Asim.
Wait. I didn't see his perception.
I jimbled it on accident. It was a 9.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So I want my interaction to happen during that time.
This happens while you're doing. You.
All right. Okay. So as I walk in, I don't hear anything between Nouvelle and Ferdinand, right? I'm not trying to eavesdrop, but would I have heard anything? Are they talking normally?
It sounds like as far as your concerns about life and all that thing, it just seems like normal, noble bullshit.
All right. So I'm gonna walk in here thinking that everyone else seems to be talking to the other colored people. I will be in here talking to the black eagles.
You see a green-haired kid in a ponytail, out cool, and a real short king, talking to him as if he was wide awake. You see a purple-haired girl hiding under a desk, and maybe a wisdom saving throw.
Hi, Hubert.
Is this gonna call you that boy?
You are very intimidated by the man over here.
Is it how badly intimidated am I?
You, for all intents and purposes, you are given the fright condition.
I actively can't walk in the room.
No, you can
sidestep. I mean, yeah. But once I go, wait. So for example,
I'll say for the sake of this, you can walk horizontally, but any attempt of going down toward him is a no-no.
I wanted to give him the simple, nod you give to other passengers on the subway, but rat boy freaking me out.
Is that because I called him a rat? Left.
I'm thinking of myself. I am not actively getting between this. I don't want to deal with that. The only other person left in here who is not busy or not scaring the shit out of me is little purple over there.
All right, how are you approaching?
It's like dealing with a fucking stray cat in my goddamn neighborhood. How do I approach? Does she know of my presence now? Does she see me?
She's kind of just hiding with a book over her head. It's not really a great hiding attempt, but she's certainly trying.
I see you've got that book open from cover to cover.
I'm in your way. I'm sorry.
I am actually seem like actively counts the blocks. You're 15 feet away from me. You're totally fine where you are.
I'm trapped.
I'm sorry. There goes my attempt of using humor to ease.
At the sound of that, good old short king over here. I goes like, Bernadette, you're in trouble. Back off! And he's going to make me a strength saving throw.
I can't believe that seems like, you know what, let me give this house a chance. Immediately gets jumped upon a walking in. Alright.
You know the image of tiny football? Because he rolled a 19.
Oh shit.
It sure felt like tiny football, although you were able to regain your standing even though you were knocked back 5 feet.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright.
And that the purple hair girl makes a fucking sprint.
That's what I get for trying to make friends. I'm just gonna accept my fate and lie prone.
Hey, Asim!
I'm not.
I may have jumped the gun there. I'm sorry about that.
It's nice to meet you. I'm not getting up from the floor. I'm just gonna don't mind me. I'm actively gonna roll across.
No, I've dealt people. He's going to physically pick you up.
Thank
For
you.
a man, he's rather strong.
Thank you. I'm Asim. Nice to meet you.
I'm Caspar. And over there is Linhart.
I see. He's quite energetic, huh? Well, you've got quite the tackle.
Yeah, and once again, I'm sorry about that. I may have jumped the gun a bit.
It's cool. Hot-headedness like that is a good and a bad thing. If I actually was someone who threatened her life, you could have done a good thing right there.
Thanks. Are you a student or?
I'm a mercenary. I'm with Gerald. I'm not sure if you.
Oh, so you helped them Edelgard.
Yeah.
Oh, then you're probably joining the Knights then, is that right?
Hopefully.
Well, I look forward to seeing you around the monastery. Again, sorry about that.
Nah, that's cool. I'd love to actually spar with you outside of a classroom.
Oh, well, hopefully we get the chance soon.
I nod in return and walk back outside, and I'm assuming that is end of free time before Bile comes back out, or?
Yeah, Gerald, Alois actually comes down and rounds you all up.
Where do you want us to be?
Don't worry about that, we're changing maps.
Oh, okay, sick.
Oh,
On the
nice.
way
He
out.
made a fancy map. Ooh, boy.
On the way out. I'm sorry. Because I think, are you transitioning? So.
Say what you gotta say real quick.
Alright. I was just gonna ask, so how's everyone's first day?
One person made awkward small talk with the princess of Adrestia. Another girl ran away from me, and I was tackled by a small man.
Oh. Hey, that was Simu Rat Boy with it. Yeah,
you know what?
Him.
Probably my third worst day.
Oh, really?
My first is personal, and my second was the time the mercenaries left me behind by accident.
Oh, well, listen. Listen. Asim, that's terrible. I look forward to learning about that later on.
Vargas is cold.
Oh, yeah, don't worry.
How about the rest of you?
You are all together at this point.
Yeah.
Noel, you seem to have met your old friends.
Yeah, they're essentially the other noble kids from Focus.
So you're like royalty, right?
That was Prince Dimitri. That's Prince Dimitri. I'm just noble.
She's like on the
You
same
pop-
level of a really rich merchant. Or
Yeah, but like, but are those Prince Dimitri's friends? And you're like in spitting distance of them. So you're, royalty there. Good job, princess.
No, do not.
Does that? I
It
feel
doesn't
like
work
you
like
get
that.
executed for that if we're anywhere but Garrigmach.
It doesn't work like that.
Oh, so you're like a duchess.
Okay, Henrietta, how about
I have
you?
not
Oh god, I
inherited
immediately
anything
regret
yet.
asking this.
Sorry, what did you say?
Henrietta, how about you? And then it seems to think to himself, oh god, I immediately already regret asking this.
Oh, you want details?
Oh.
Yes.
I saw the whole thing.
Oh, I found 3 fun toys.
Wait, by the way, Chris, when I walked into the courtyard, did Hilda, like, storm past me with Marianne, or did she go some other way?
Faintly?
Cut
Not
out.
pink hair, but you're not entirely certain.
Oh, you cut out for all of that?
I think you said you thought you saw pink hair, but you're not entirely certain.
That is exactly what I said word for word.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
That works.
Thank you for translation.
Obviously, I checked my ping. That seems to have just been a mic issue.
Oh,
No
okay.
problem.
3 toys, huh, Henrietta? That means I'll need triple the pails of water.
Or you could just stop. Honestly, quit getting in my way. Have
You know-
some fun of your own.
Just
Life is short. Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah,
I get
about
that, but at a certain point, people are gonna hold charges, you know? Like that time we had to
I mean-
hastily leave that one village because of Gerald's bar tab and you soliciting the tavern owner to pay it off.
Look, okay,
favor.
you gotta use what Mama gave you. All right.
Hey, Henry, you want help with that?
Help?
Help.
I can smell the danger from here.
Help.
Bellamy, you will stop.
Help.
And
Yes,
on that
actually,
note,
like that.
Do you know what men love? Cute animals.
Please stop.
Alois, save me from
on
this.
that note, Alois rounds you up, and you begin walking toward a set of staircase. As you're approaching it, you actually see Violet come down and make a full sprint to where you previously were.
I was gonna hold my hand up for a wave, and then he just dashes by, and I'm like,
Oh my god, he's fast!
Yeah, not only is he fast, he looks like he has somewhere to be.
That's intimidating.
To break meta for a minute, the key for a more modern Chris, he's gonna have some real Terminator vibes.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my.
Hey, Chris, can I roll an insight check to see if that has anything to do with the Edelgard secretly new?
Sure.
Cool.
My god, he's cruising. Quick, he's almost as fast as you are.
You have no idea.
Cool.
So you approach the staircase, you walk up it. I need you to put yourself by where Alois is,
Oh dear.
as he is guiding you.
I will be the closest to him, for I look up to him
Oh
as
no,
the
my
older
map.
brother.
I will be here.
I'm, as always, just a little bit too close. Excuse me.
Well, in this interim time, Alois,
Yes.
given where we are and given what we're doing, I guess you can say you're on a mission?
We're going to get along just swimmingly.
We are. I like you. I like you.
I see Captain
Good
Gerald hasn't
idea.
lost his touch in picking out good squires.
I've been here for a week.
Anyway, he gives the guards here a little wave. They spread out a minute.
Should we, follow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wants you to follow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're following.
He opens the door.
Slide.
Let me kill the music. And inside, go inside.
Oh,
Oh, it was always
up
just
we
okay.
go.
no.
Yeah, no, I
Oh, do I see the green man? in the
too
corner?
far, too far.
Full sprint.
He's holding the B button down.
No.
Yes. Please breathe her air more. That will
That made me
ingratiate us.
very uncomfortable.
That will ingratiate us.
Lady Rhea, I brought the mercenaries much like you instructed.
Wait, where's
Thank you.
the rest of the
Eloise?
apprentices? Eloise.
Oh, don't worry about them. I'll be rounding them up real soon.
I see.
I think so. Would be rather cramped if we fit every mercenary in here.
I understand. I'll trust you with that.
But before I go to round up the rest, Lady Ray, I do have a request. Oh, Eloise, what is it? So, Captain Gerald seems to have taken quite a number of young apprentices, much like how I was in my squire year. Would it not be possible to enlist them within the academy? After all, they did save not one, not two, but 3 highly distinct VIPs of the continent. Eloise, says the man in the green hair, do you understand the amount of enrollment we attempt to get at Garrick Mach? We can't possibly fit any more within the 3 houses we have. You certainly have a point there.
I want to give Alois a pat on the shoulder, like, it was worth a try, buddy.
It's alright, man.
Now hold on a minute. What about the Silver Wolf House? The Silver Wolf House? That house has been dismantled for roughly 40 years now. It was the house that you participated in, was it not? That's right! Now, Eloise, let me ask you a question. We may have gotten a new teacher just now, but we still have the issue of the runaway. We'll be teaching this house if we bring it. Why, none other than me, of course!
I point to Eloise. Tell me to point to Eloise.
Looks like every dog has its day. Get it? Because
that doesn't apply. Wait, hold on. That doesn't apply here yet.
Listen, it's not our time to bow out.
Yeah, let's all take a pause.
Suddenly.
Suddenly, exhaustion just seems to overcome Noelle. She was happy, skipping her step from meeting up with everyone.
Hey, Bellamy, make me a perception check.
Oh God, Jesus.
I know I'm asking a lot of that.
No, you're not, brother. What was that? 20.
You see Archbishop Ray kind of chuckling a little bit.
I know I'm good at what I do.
I will allow this.
Seems like Alois wasn't barking up the wrong tree after all.
That is in... But Lady Rhea, I know full well what that means in regards to the enrollment process. You see, at the sound of enrollment process, much like Gerald, you don't even need a perception check for this. The Gerald bags under his eyes, the same kind that when Gerald reunited with Alois just now.
Hey, Chris, I know I'm not supposed to say this, but set that's on stream right now.
I'm gonna.
There
you don't need it anymore.
Bellamy's gonna raise his hand.
What is it, boy?
Question. Now this whole house thing. Do we get a secretary too?
What?
What?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? I can't read. So
roll me a deception check.
I'm rolling insidious that I've only known this man for
everyone in the room is rolling insidious.
Oh Lord!
Oh,
I believe it. This man was flinging rocks.
Oh! Oh.
Nothing gets past me.
Rhea knows you're full of shit. Seth that knows you're full of shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. You poor boy. I will ensure that you will be able to read by the end of this semester.
Wait, like the father I had that died of starvation.
I'm just gonna put my hand on his armor and just nod my head.
Wait, Eloise, if you intend on guiding...
Like a single tear is coming down his eye.
Wait, Eloise, if you intend on guiding this pack, what's gonna happen with the Knights of Seros? Aren't you like a leading officer?
Oh, don't worry. I've already thought of that. You see, at the end of the month, each house must go on outside combat-oriented missions. So, it would be easy for me to take you with me.
But what about the day-to-day teaching? Will the Night Sales be able to...
The house thing is mostly for homeroom more than anything. You still have your regular class outside. Professors such as Professor Manuela, Professor Hanneman.
Excuse me?
I'm going to call... Oh,
the newly appointed Professor Violet.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm going to... What?
Oh my.
No,
I spoke that a little bit too soon, didn't I? You see Seth that's fuming behind him.
I'm not... Bellamy's just going to...
Wait. You're getting Violet?
Dog. I didn't say anything. Let's just all agree that now.
You know what?
Eloise just said Violet's teaching a class.
You know what? I think this is a good thing. Ever since coming across those lords, he's started to emote a little more. Let's give this a chance, you guys. Maybe it'll be good.
He ran today.
Yeah, that's right.
You've seen him run before.
Well, yeah, but now with a purpose, Mr. GM.
He sprinted.
It wasn't even in battle. It's like he actually wanted to see someone.
Oh my god, that makes me feel bad that I'm gonna skip all of his classes.
Wait, what?
What?
So, Lady Rhea, you have my utmost word that I will make sure that this house is one of the best. Back to its former glory, back in my heyday. I will allow this, Alois. May you guide these students well under the goddess's teachings.
Who's in charge of us?
Alois.
No, like us, right? Because there is Empress, Baby Empress, Tiny Empress, whatever you call an Empress is not Empress yet, is in charge of the Red Ravens.
You see the cogwheels turning on Alois.
Wanda is in charge of the Blue Lions. Flick is in charge of the golden deer. The deer, right? Deer, right? Deer.
The antlers.
Deer. Who's in charge of us? The Wolf Pack, the Silver Wolves. Us. Who?
Maybe we don't need a lord.
No. Listen. In an attempt to appear as normal as possible, let's at least try to ape the structure that is around us.
All right.
Are you in favor of a bureaucracy?
I am in favor of at least the skeleton of a democracy. Thank you very much.
All right, if we're going to be doing that, we should at least wait till the other apprentices are informed, and then we can decide who gets to be.
That's fair. We already have
Lord.
Dutch over here. That counts enough in my book, right?
Bad
All right.
memories.
Meeting adjourned, yeah.
Sure. Meeting adjourned. Is that all, Alois?
Yes, in truth, I actually had brought you over here to boost my case a bit for making the house. I didn't actually... He leans in, kind of goes, I didn't actually plan this beforehand.
Oh, no. You did great. You did great. I love it.
I was really worried.
No, you should have been. You did public speaker.
So, am I right to assume that the Silver Wolf House was the empty building?
Hey, I saw you.
I
saw you.
You do see someone walking straight past toward Seth over there. Brother, what is going on? Not now, Flane. I told you this is an important meeting right now. Oh, my apologies, but
who's
that? The rest of these? Oh,
Simba.
How rude of me. I am Seth's little sister, Flane, as she gives a little bow.
You are adorable.
She's so cute.
Thank
Hold
you.
on, I'm just gonna.
I'm actively putting my hand over Henrietta.
You have no idea how. Wait.
There was one.
You're cute too.
Well, if that's all, I'm gonna. Asim takes a step forward. Not trying to intrude on Seth with Flane. Takes one bow. It was a pleasure to meet Seth with Flane, Lady Rhea. I'm gonna go wait in the hallway and mull over this information.
Well,
Henrietta, let's go.
All right, I'm on my way out. I'm gonna wink at Flane and blow a kiss at Seth.
Oh my fucking god!
We've overstayed our welcome.
Can you put up the image of Seth again?
Yeah,
I feel like it's better than words.
We've overstayed our welcome.
It's up there.
Bye, boss lady.
It's up there.
Bye, boss lady. Bye, mint. Bye, copy.
Asim's just in a corner thinking.
I'm going to have to get directed here. Boy.
Where
When I
did
tell
you-
father.
I think that went great, guys.
I wonder if we'll get
Congratulations, everyone.
student-
Where did you-
Henrietta,
Yeah.
please don't make me chase you around the monastery.
Nassim's gonna walk back after
Chase me
thinking for a
around?
while.
I'm not forcing you to do anything, honey. I'm just following my dream.
Hey, Henrietta,
Yes?
imagine this, we'll get school uniforms.
Henrietta, you are a, you know what? No one can tell you how to live your life, Henrietta. You keep doing what you're doing. It's going great for you. Are you dead?
Thanks.
Are you dead? Have you
What?
died? Have you died?
No.
Are you
I'm
missing any
dead.
limbs?
Am I what now?
Are you missing any limbs?
Wait,
Sorry,
there was one thing I needed to ask. I'll be right back. Can I come back into the room, Aaron? Chris?
Yes.
Shit! I
Yes,
did
you
it!
can.
No!
Yes, you can stop it.
Just for that, no.
Alright, I'm sorry about that.
I'm fucking.
Alright, yeah, because Aaron just spoke. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
We could say it's something you did on before everyone went back, went
I
out.
would have passed to like.
Sorry, if you could check your fucking DMs, that'd be great.
Wait, me or?
I said Aaron.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'll walk back in. Forgive me for my intrusion one more time. I just wanted to ask a few questions about the house, if you had time.
Who are you specifically directing this question towards?
I am just asking the room. I have no idea who's in charge of this. I start looking at Alois, but then after remembering that he didn't have a plan, I look over to Sethith, and then I think, oh wait, he doesn't want to deal with this, and I look over to Lady Rhea, and she's like, wait a minute, she's tip-top, she wouldn't want to micromanage this shit. Who do I talk to?
So you look over the plane.
My one. No, if I look at her for more than a second, I feel like Sethith will put water on me. Like,
somehow, whatever, somehow you don't know what it is, but somehow every time you think you get her in the center of your view, Sethith's there?
hey man, I'm happy with any view of that, man. Anyways.
He gets it.
I didn't like that. Something happened inside that room.
Anyways, I was just wondering, housing, will be provided a dormitory, or are we...
There are indeed dormitories for all students.
I'm assuming there are rooms pardoned off for Silver Wolf still?
Yes, there still are, although they are rather older rooms. These still were under renovation prior to this.
I understand. Me and the fellow apprentices will just make our way over and start refurbishing and waiting there until more news is to come.
Very well.
Okay, thank you.
Also, since you are here,
Yes?
and we might as well start this before it gets too hasty. Please wait one moment. Flynn, please come with me. Very well, brother. They go in. Seth comes back out with a pile of papers, enough for roughly the amount of students that you assume are in your house. I need you to distribute this among your peers. These will be your class certification exams.
I see.
You will be required to write down what type of style you are proficient in fighting in, and in turn we will see in setting you up with a curriculum that best suits it.
Wow, it's actually really interesting. A focused form of education. I'm sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I'll make sure my peers and I fill this out immediately.
Very well.
Pass them to Alois or...
You have my thanks.
Understood. Take care now. And I bow out of the room.
All right. Now, Asim, are you passing these around?
Yeah, I'm like, guys, I got homework for us to do.
I'm not filling that out.
You
First of all,
have to.
Work.
I can't read.
Well,
I will help you read.
Well,
No.
Bellamy, if you don't fill it, I guess you're not getting your class next
Bellamy, I
time,
will
as you are now all level 1. We'll deal with that next time.
Woo!
When we enter...
Stream ending.
No, do not end it yet.
Oh, wait, what? Fuck, shit.
Did you end it?
No, I didn't. We're still live. I just went to the stream ending title, so
That's fine. Join us next time. Maybe bi-weekly, bi-month. I really don't know.
Please have mercy.
Wait me for bi-weekly.
When we enter...
Bi-monthly is the term, people. Bi-weekly means twice a week.
Oh.
No, it does not. bi-week. Wait, hold on a second. Hang on, that's hard to
Well, join us next time when we
twice a week. Okay.
When
Let
we
the
enter,
DM speak.
When we enter the month of the Great Tree Moon.
All right, I'm stopping.
Now you can kill it.
What